Hey guys, it's Alex from GT Games. We are the hottest LGS in the West End and Valley area. GT Games started around 2 years ago, going from garage to making a splash into the heart of Carleton Place. We specialize in video games, both modern and retro. We also specialize in trading cards, whether it be Pokemon, Magic, Lorcana, or any other TCG. You name it, we got it. My favorite part about what I do here at GT is, honestly, it's like Christmas every day. The customer interaction, getting to see all the new products and sharing them with other people, ripping packs with customers, and seeing the energy whenever they pull something good or get a big win in a tournament. It's honestly just the customer engagement. You can't beat it. It's the best feeling ever. You're not dealing with strangers, you're dealing with friends, you're dealing with the community, and that's probably the strongest asset that we have. We have events 6 out of 7 days a week, every evening except for Tuesdays, and then on weekends we are going all day full bore. We are just going crazy with them. So some of the events we do, we got Pokemon TCG, Magic Commander, Magic Draft, Disney Lorcana, One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Flesh and Blood. We even have an open TCG night that's also board game friendly for those who want to play just a normal casual board game or some Dungeons and Dragons. If you have an itch that you need to scratch, come on down to GT Games, where you can be competitive, rip some packs, have some tournament fun, or play at our free PlayStation where you can just come and hang out and play some Switch. We're located at 10 Franklin Street in the heart of Carleton Place. Come check us out.
I can safely say that Eddie from Andromeda has helped us travel to more events because of the savings that he's gotten us for these majors.
As an event organizer, the last thing I want to do is worry about things outside of the actual event on the day of.
They work with you on a personal level. They learn about your event.
He is impeccable with his perfection, his timing, his professionalism, and he gets the job done.
Staff is able to have luxuries that they didn't have before, better food, better rooms.
Things like that, Andromeda can take care of, leverage the connections in the event industry that they've built up.
Do you like money? Andromeda will save you money.
It just takes so much work off my shoulders that I really appreciate them for that.
The best word I would use for Andromeda is lifesaver. They save you tons of money, they save you tons of time.
The back-to-back Gobble champion won it. You can be my warm-up. Come on, let's go! How about this? Coming at you! No, 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 no! Another one! Pistol shot ya! Blink and you'll miss it! Here we go! Gotta tell ya! Fatal Fury! City of the Wolves!
Winning in game is great, but keeping your car on the road, that's a whole different level. Welcome to Tony Graham Auto Edge, where expert service keeps you on the road. Tires worn out? We handle swaps, alignments, and replacements so you stay in control. Oil changes, brakes, diagnostics, we do it all with expert care and honest pricing. No matter what level you're at, we've got your back. Are you ready for your next service? Winning a game is great, but keeping your car running, that's where we come in. Oil changes, brakes, and diagnostics. We do it all. Look online or visit us. Quick, easy, and hassle-free. At Tony Graham Auto Edge, we're here to keep you moving.
Hey guys, it's Alex from GT Games. We are the hottest LGS in the West End and Valley area. GT Games started around 2 years ago, going from garage to making a splash into the heart of Carleton Place. We specialize in video games, both modern and retro. We also specialize in trading cards, whether it be Pokemon, Magic, Lorcana, or any other TCG. You name it, we got it. My favorite part about what I do here at GT is, honestly, it's like Christmas every day. The customer interaction, getting to see all the new products and sharing them with other people, ripping packs with customers, and seeing the energy whenever they pull something good or get a big win in a tournament. It's honestly just the customer engagement. You can't beat it. It's the best feeling ever. You're not dealing with strangers, you're dealing with friends, you're dealing with the community, and that's probably the strongest asset that we have. We have events 6 out of 7 days a week, every evening except for Tuesdays, and then on weekends we are going all day full bore. We are just going crazy with them. So some of the events we do, we got Pokemon TCG, Magic Commander, Magic Draft, Disney Lorcana, One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Flesh and Blood. We even have an open TCG night that's also board game friendly for those who want to play just a normal casual board game or some Dungeons and Dragons. If you have an itch that you need to scratch, come on down to GT Games, where you can be competitive, rip some packs, have some tournament fun, or play at our free PlayStation where you can just come and hang out and play some Switch. We're located at 10 Franklin Street in the heart of Carleton Place. Come check us out.
can safely say that Eddie from Andromeda has helped us travel to more events because the savings that he's gotten us for these majors.
As an event organizer, the last thing I want to do is worry about things outside of the actual event on the day of.
They work with you on a personal level. They learn about your event.
He is impeccable with his perfection, his timing, his professionalism, and he gets the job done.
Staff is able to have luxuries that they didn't have before, better food, better rooms.
Things like that, Andromeda can take care of, leverage the connections in the event industry that they've built up.
Do you like money? Andromeda will save you money.
It just takes so much work off my shoulders that I really appreciate them for that.
The best word I would use for Andromeda is lifesaver. They save you tons of money, they save you tons of time.
The back-to-back Gumble champion. What is You can be my warm-up. Come on, let's go! How about this? Coming at you! Pistol shot ya! Blink and you'll miss it! Here we go! Gotta tell ya! Fatal Fury! City of the Wolves!
Winning in-game is great, but keeping your car on the road, that's a whole different level. Welcome to Tony Graham Auto Edge, where expert service keeps you on the road. Tires worn out? We handle swaps, alignments, and replacements so you stay in control. Oil changes, brakes, diagnostics, we do it all with expert care and honest pricing. No matter what level you're at, we've got your back. Are you ready for your next service? Winning a game is great, but keeping your car running, that's where we come in. Oil changes, brakes, and diagnostics. We do it all. Look online or visit us. Quick, easy, and hassle-free. At Tony Graham Auto Edge, we're here to keep you moving.
Hey guys, it's Alex from GT Games. We are the hottest LGS in the West End and Valley area. GT Games started around 2 years ago, going from garage to making a splash into the heart of Carleton Place. We specialize in video games, both modern and retro. We also specialize in trading cards, whether it be Pokemon, Magic, Lorcana, or any other TCG. You name it, we got it. And my favorite part about what I do here at GT is honestly, it's like Christmas every day. The customer interaction, getting to see all the new products and sharing them with other people, ripping packs with customers, and seeing the energy whenever they pull something good or get a big win in a tournament. It's honestly just the customer engagement. You can't beat it. It's the best feeling ever. You're not dealing with strangers, you're dealing with friends, you're dealing with the community, and that's probably the strongest asset that we have. We have events 6 out of 7 days a week, every evening except for Tuesdays, and then on weekends we are going all day full bore. We are just going crazy with them. So some of the events we do, we got Pokemon TCG, Magic Commander, Magic Draft, Disney Lorcana, One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh, Flesh and Blood. We even have an open TCG night that's also board game friendly for those who want to play just a normal casual board game or some Dungeons and Dragons. If you have an itch that you need to scratch, come on down to GT Games, where you can be competitive, rip some packs, have some tournament fun, or play at our free PlayStation where you can just come and hang out and play some Switch. We're located at 10 Franklin Street in the heart of Carleton Place. Come check us out.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the King of Fighters 15 here in Ottawa. It is storming outside. We're keeping warm in here, and you know what? We're something of a perfect storm ourselves. I'm Abbey Street. This is Chunk Brixton here.
We've been trying. We've been holding it down. Overall, this weekend has been wonderful, and it's about to get better. We're about to start some KOF here on twitch.tv/downtown rumble. Featuring a little cheeky little pop bonus from our friends at SNK. Thank you so much for your support.
So generous, and I understand some of the folks over there may be watching this tournament, which is great. But let's take a look at the top 6, see who made it all the way here to the stage.
Yeah, at the top here we have Pernicious and Cyborg, both recent kind of, like Pernicious, of course, was from Brazil, moved his way up to Montreal a couple years ago.
Yep.
Cyborg, he was, I believe, in Toronto. I'm not sure for how long. He just moved to Ottawa 2 weeks ago, so we get to claim him. Sorry, too late. 14 days, your receipt wears off.
All right.
Your ownership. Cyborg has been tearing through the bracket here, been surprising folks. So many people come up to me this weekend for this game and Street Fighter 6 being like, this guy's really good, huh? What's he been up to?
Yeah.
And we'll now see him continue
Hey,
his,
the
his
Iori,
reign.
though.
And so far, both these guys that you'd expect at this kind of level of the tournament, fighting for the position in winners finals, but this is winners semis, of course.
All right. Okay, so let's see what we got. Pernicious was not, to my knowledge, was not leading with Benimaru for most of the tournament. He had another character he was going with. But Benimaru at the start here, perhaps specific to his opponent here.
Yeah, and also a character that got, nerfed from top 1 to top 1. And I say that affectionately. Benny's a really fun top tier to be playing around with. Very surprised to see on that team, though. Pernicious, I would say maybe Rock is maybe his, iconic character. Probably his best. He wasn't playing Rugal for sure, so I'm excited to see. That's my favorite character. I'm excited to see what he's got going on. But for now, loses the corner after winning neutral for the first few seconds here. And now we're seeing Pernicious.
It seems that we may have a bit of a mix. Do we know who's playing who?
Yeah. I believe we're on the right sides here.
Okay. So Pernicious is the one playing.
No, I think Cyborg might be player 2 side. We might have to flip.
I'm thinking so, because Benimaru and Rock is definitely a Pernicious team.
Oh, that's where I saw Rock. So I was flipped. I didn't even see the Rock. Okay, that's the biggest hint. All right. So, on that note, Pernicious taking the first round there.
Yep.
Bring it over to Rugal. Man, I'm glad this guy moved here. He's a main after my listen. All the Rugal players are attracted to the same place. It's like JoJo's.
It's an interesting choice to put Yamazaki first, though. Typically seen as an anchor, he does build a lot of meter, and in fact, so does Rugal.
I mean, it's a good part of any good character in this game, being able to fit in so many different positions. Like Yamazaki has the projectile reflect that can help him with so many point matchups.
Oh, here we go. Big
builds his own meter, and we're going all the way to the corner.
Meaty fireball? Yes, sir. How about another one? Great fireball trap, but the fire is not cancelable.
Oh, confirms off the counter hit in that scenario. Very clean. Maximizes the damage with the EX. Gets Oki off of that option.
Chase him down. No way. Not waiting one bit here. Wants to finish this round off.
And he tried to empty jump to a throw. He tried to do it again, but he's just out of range, I think, or maybe just a misinput.
Great choice on the guard cancel, though.
Yeah, Cyborg manages to tie it up just barely. He's got...
Despite Benimaru's one weakness, and it's that he has to get in.
He's only human like the rest of us.
Yep.
Oh,
Overhead
out of
whip,
range
genocide
there.
cutter, and Freenish just wastes no time punishing.
The anti-air is huge, but it's not that huge.
All right.
Going
2
for the
batteries
Ralph.
leads to an anchor Ralph. This man can hurt.
I'm so glad this character is back after, like, you know, season 1, this character was on every team. It might have been a little too much, but now he has such a good niche. Still drops damage like no one else. With OTGs, huge conversions, huge buttons.
That was a spacing trap off the 3C, but Pernicious gets out anyway.
Screen here. And no one wanting to fire off first. Of course, max mode is a huge risk here. If your name is Freenicia, Cyborg is locked and loaded. Didn't spend it there. No confirm available. Nice.
Throw, okay.
2C, very fast button, can go underneath. Jumps like that, but drops the confirm, was too far out for the other jab. Definitely one weakness of the character is confirms are not super far. We're going to need one more touch here, I think. Unless, listen, the optimization, he gets a bar here.
Oh,
yes,
optimization.
When I said it, he did not have enough cash, but his investments paid off right at the right time. Such strong awareness. And Pernicious, as I said from the beginning, I said I'm surprised we're not seeing it. That rock, it's exactly, you're between a rock and a hard place when you're fighting this dude. I'm sorry for it.
As Cyborg, confident in the Yamazaki point, unusual choice as it may be, it's Cyborg's choice, and he's going to let it rock.
I would say it's unusual, but I've definitely seen it. Like, he has a lot of strong tools. His normals being so good. The fact that you can kind of just do Snake Strike, and even if they hop it, you don't die, right? Like, it
and
becomes
the
more of
Snake
a neutral
Strike
tool.
feint actually builds meter on its own, too. Oh, deep. Jump to the other side.
Nice.
Under the far seat.
Runs over, only hits on standing. Running is going to be enough, but gets the anti-air to green. No confirm this time. Had it the first time. Didn't get punished, though. Recovers so fast. But still, the bar is going to hurt. You don't want to spend too much as your battery.
No bar to get out of here against Yamazaki.
That's where he wants to, because you get so many plus frames so early. Nice. Little Reset Reno, full combo here.
Kills him here, right? Boom.
Spend the bar.
Boom. OTG. And
Gap on.
hey, Dan.
I love this character. He just beats the hell out of you, man. He's so cool.
And still got a stick of butter to spare.
He builds his own meter very well. You spend it. It's crazy. It's high turnover in his wallet. Your name is Yamazaki, but setting it down. Nice interruption on the run stop. Doesn't spend the meter.
CD, a little too far out for the 6B conversion. So that universal change to counter hit jump CDs, Yamazaki's one of the best benefactors of it because that 6B.
Well, look at Cyborg's team. Cyborg's team has some of the best JCDs in the game.
Yeah, and some of the easiest too. It's so easy to run up with Rugal and Genocide Cutter.
Yeah, or even do like the EX teleport.
Oh, you did the overhead
combo. Yeah, pretty rare. Hard to block. There's no indication, right?
Yep.
The thing about Yamazaki, you have so many specials to think about when you're inputting. A lot of people do not go for that option, but it's super, super strong.
Yep.
But Yamazaki falling anyway. Pernicious still with a lot of health on this rock.
The laser. KOF 15 Rugal, a.k.a. Sagat in the KOF form. Definitely the best Rugal has ever been from a playable standpoint.
For sure. Look, one thing about Rugal is kind of every patch, he's just gotten more and more and more to where he's become like a character who came out pretty middling, pretty unexciting. Has been a character who's been buffed consistently. It's now at a point in a lot of people's team. But Cyborg right now, heading towards the corner, has 4 bars though. Any hit, your nice interruption.
Command grab. OTG laser. Yes.
Not going to be enough. You do get the OTG scaling. But
nice!
listen, he could have just spent 2 bars, but it looks funnier that way. Listen, it's better for the highlight reel.
Yeah. The laser catches you lacking, and here's the Iori for the first time this set.
You're never safe in the air. Jump runs up with the close C, such a strong anti-air. His C buttons are such good anti-airs no matter where they are. Check so many options. That should be, listen, barring a curse from us. Keep it simple. Pernicious brings it down to an anchor battle. Pernicious takes this character, and he is on the winner's side of Winners Finals.
And one of the few buttons with, it's a winner's semi, one of the few characters who can out-button Iori is Ralph here. Look at that CD, that far C. Just as I say that, the CD conversion comes in. This could be a lot of damage. Galactica Phantom, OTG.
So much damage, still get Oki. Could have gotten conversion there. Backs off, looking for an over to commit,
With
just like
Shatter
that.
Strike is probably gonna get him killed. There it is, the tackle super, bam, and we are done. He was close to stun,
I was going to say, too, if that didn't do it, OTG after, you have all the options in the world. Ralph, a character like the juggles go on forever. If you know the combo routing, 1 apiece. Couldn't ask for a better game for a first set.
Pernicious not happy with the character order, or maybe he's just taking a bit of a breather here, thinking it over, and it's going to be the Iori on point.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to rethink, see how things are going. Maybe Iori, he's a lot faster. Maybe take advantage. I like Yamazaki's character with big buttons. He's a little slower. His buttons are pretty committal. Probably end up in some spaces that you wouldn't like.
And Iori building a lot of meter with those Rekka B&Bs.
Oh, yeah. But they are, like, compared to older KOFs, like, they're a little more unsafe in this game, too, so you can't really use them for meter build without risking your opponent punishing.
And this is the order I expected more from Pernicious, because a lot of the tournament earlier, he was running Benimaru on mid or anchor, taking advantage of that launching super.
Right, interruption with this. There, ready to press it out, doesn't want things to run away from him here. Iori's super scary to block when he gets close to you. The command throw he can combo off of. The cross-up pressure. But fighting his way out with these quick little air-to-airs, that jumping light kick. So strong for Yama.
The punish. OTG?
Yeah, and listen, the side switch sometimes a problem. Not here. Full Okizeme, nice. Whiff cancel that, but you got to cancel into something you can hit. Very smart TP.
On paper, that run and jump super, I forget what it's called, the 623 kick, it can be punishable, but it's also cancelable into other specials. So sometimes you just got to take it.
Yeah, there's a gamble. It's probably in the blocker's favor, but listen, a gamble's a gamble, you know?
Yep, and the heavy does cancel the fireball. The light only cancels to specific things.
Cyborg taking the point battle. Maybe the point change to Iori didn't work out, but the anchor change to Benny, we'll see how that works.
Yep.
If he gets there, maybe this rock will go all the way. A little too far to convert.
Yep. I'm thinking that counter might have been a misinput for a double return.
Very possible.
Okay, good far D. Poke him.
Just trying to build a little bit of meter. Like he's using some of these, like, okay, side switch. As I say that.
Reaching a little there.
Pressure in the corner is great. He gets so much damage off his command throw.
Oh,
trying to chip him out, I think.
All right, guard cancel. Really doesn't want to lose this Yamazaki just yet. Getting a lot of meter. That's 2 bars off Prenicious.
There's projectile flick. Nice anti-air. Best fireball in the game, by the way.
And doesn't go out without a trade. This Yamazaki is a menace.
Yeah, man. Consistently a strong character over the last few seasons.
And now here's Regal. Yep.
Strong
Jumping
characters
back.
more recently. Have to see how this is going to be played.
Oh,
a lot
nice.
of air-to-airs. That
was a nice
jumping
jump.
C is so strong. It's like a Ralph tier air-to-air. Or not Ralph, Clark tier air-to-air.
Yeah, that jump D.
The claw. Claw can't save you.
An extra EX in this combo. Opts not to use the super. Gotta respect Rugal's wake up.
A lot of jumping out, a lot of very early jump outs from Cyborg here in the corner. Prenicious not ready for them, maybe respecting a lot of different options. You got roll, you got jump out, there's a lot to look for. Nice air-to-air again. The sweep. So fast, cancelable. Yeah, yep.
You
not
can
very
cancel
committal.
that 6B, but it's interesting that Cyborg wasn't canceling the 6B because he's worried about the guard cancel roll punishing the fireball.
Yeah. It's smart. At this point, you can take it out. Ralph, 4 bars, next touch, could be able to kill if he optimizes.
Yep. He only needs
The
one.
right hit, that could be the right hit. The juggles are insane on this character. What are we doing? Level 2? For sure.
100%. And the OTG after if it doesn't kill.
Listen, that's a little extra meter build. That's one for you. Perfect.
That worked really well in Cyborg's favor.
Listen, meter, almost exactly the same. Same health. It could not be more of like a last character scenario that we're seeing now. Both of them just enough bar for max mode. This is textbook.
Nice cross up. Launch super. Yep, he was doing this to everybody before.
Yeah, and now it just has to build a little more bar to activate max mode. But listen, Benny's a character who doesn't even super need it.
Oh, the JB is getting Ralph killed.
Corner here, what are we going to go for? So many options. Nice guard cancel, avoid the overhead. Drill kick usually not convertible in this game, but is an overhead worth worrying about.
Cyborg doesn't seem to be liking the fact that he missed the whiff punish on that dive kick after the guard cancel.
Going towards the corner. OTG, a little extra bar. Okizeme whiffs it this time, expecting the DP.
Whoa.
Nice
Okay,
guard
gets
cancel.
out of there.
Again, avoiding, but ready for the confirm.
Couldn't get it this time either, and Prenicious gonna move on to winners finals 2-1 over Cyborg.
Like a set that goes all the way like that, how you see there's the defensive habits that you're reading from the players, right?
Yeah.
There's so many scenarios where, like, and it comes up later, like both of them paying attention to each other, figuring out the best way to fight these, baiting out the options they see. Are these tendencies, or is it an option you picked one time, a back and forth? Couldn't get much closer than that. But of course, Pernicious taking the set 2-1.
So up next, I believe we have a player.
Yeah, I was going to say the double level one there.
Yep.
The laser back-to-back. Sending it down. Knows how to optimate. I mean, the beautiful whip punish here, because that CD is a little slow. He had to be cranking that early.
Yeah. But super slow, but super long range. You could cancel it into a plus on block special. It was the key to Ralph throughout the entirety of KOF 15.
And the guard cancel, they were so smart. Try to get the whiff punish. Of course, that far C is going to whiff on crouch. He might have even been able to get it, but he might recover a little low to the ground.
Maybe Sweep might have been the move.
Maybe Sweep. It's hard to say. Listen, he'll have another chance. He's going to be on the loser side. He'll be fighting Tenma. London FGC's Tenma. I love Edwin. But on the other side of our winner's bracket, or the winner side of the bracket, we'll have Tamsun, a player that I'm actually not very familiar with. Jericho, of course, though. A threat. He was the F-Kang killer last UMAD. Another Winnipeg boy.
To understand where Tamsun comes from, Tamsun is the pride of Massachusetts.
Whoa, okay. Long way to
we're
travel.
Go
we
into
appreciate
a button
it.
check here.
I was gonna say, unless they're picking the same teams out of respect. Yeah. Just make sure everything's okay. Most people pretty standard layout, but macros can be different.
They just want the buttons done out of the way as soon as possible. And I mean, they tell us to keep this commentary PG, but Jericho Ziori and what he's been doing to people early on in the bracket, it's been anything but PG. Perfect baits, perfect reads every time, baiting out these command grabs, these DPs, not a semblance of chip, true perfects left and right. This Iori is a menace.
Listen, when there's a character like that, especially a character you're an expert at, when you can approach so many matchups with a character like that, you can you have so much time, you've got everything locked, all your combos, you're like, I can look at my opponent, I can see what they're going to do, I can put them in traps.
So good, in fact, is Jericho's Iori that we're not even paying attention to the fact that he's got Billy on his team.
He was playing him in casuals. I was watching that go through. He was doing some quite good, there's a couple matchups where the Farsi is punishable on block. Kind of have to avoid those. I don't think he's going to run into a problem here, except maybe Benamaru level 2.
Yep. Oh, bad Rekka.
We'll see if the Iori ever goes down. But the Shune on Tamsun, then another character got a ton of buffs. Probably the most buffed character from this most recent balance patch, likely the final balance patch. A character can run it down. Their pressure is so difficult to deal with, especially if you don't have the bar. The Air Dasher character, the anime boy.
You see. Tried to go for a counter hit combo, but he was on the ground, so it worked out anyway. Bait note, the reversal options, of which Shune doesn't really have any.
Might have had the bar for EX, I'm not quite sure. We send it level 1 to the side switch. It didn't. Oh, but listen, I say side switch, it was double. It was a trap.
Right.
Again.
The mix. Put him in the blender.
He's making a smoothie. Punish him.
No, you can't do that. And the EX air dash. We talked about Jericho's mix, what he's doing to people earlier in the bracket, but he got his just desserts, and here comes the Billy. How does he handle this Shune matchup?
Who blends the blender? Apparently, Tamsun Pride.
Oh, good. That whiffed on crouch.
Yeah, very strong tool. If that tool, it beats air to air, you can solo confirm off of it. But if your opponent is holding back and chilling out, big whip punish opportunities.
Range on the jump CD, the standing CD. Oh, getting a little greedy with that command normal. Guard cancel. Oh, he thought he was out.
Got the confirm, but couldn't finish things off there. Maybe saving it a little bit. Knows he can get 1 or 2 more extra hits, but you don't want him to bite you. This character, as we saw last round, can take the game so fast. Ready for the air to. I think there was a combo there, but send the overhead. Just make it look that easy.
Don't want to risk dropping it when you got that much of a life lead, and they're one whack away from dying.
Bringing out the Meitan-kun, a little change of pace here. Meitan-kun can play pretty fast though. You have the the jump legs for pressure, can bait out throws, can be safe or even just barely plus on block with the EX. Nice punt. Okay, never mind. I didn't know that. We might see Billy go away. I'm making a prediction right now. Over under on Twitch.
Taking advantage of Meitan-kun's unique mechanic where specials get stronger the longer they're charged.
Absolutely.
Now,
very cool
is Tamsun playing Meitan-kun because he's supposedly strong? Or is he playing Meitan-kun because he's rocking the Canon team hero here alongside Shune and Benny? The pressure with the overhead baited out the EX counter.
Maybe they're just the hero. Maybe that's what they're trying to tell us all. So far looking kind of likely as they're up a full character right now. And not too behind on bar either.
This is Kim though. Kim does a lot. And I mean a lot of damage.
Sometimes I watch this character now and I'm like, we're back in KOF 13. It's crazy. They confirms he got some range.
Yep.
Tried to go for the far D there. Wasn't quite outside of the range yet. Trying to play things slow. Whoa! Confirmed from that far. Must have caught the start of a button.
And the punish with the close C, you're dead.
Yeah.
Could have just spent an EX there. Oh well.
Tamsun risked it all on the follow-up. It's kind of like a light Rekka, like there's one more portion, but it's so unsafe.
How does Kim get in on Benny? That's the question. That's how it does it with the plus on block 2-3-6 punch.
I was going to say, the thing is they both have really far range buttons, but Benny is going to hit one of these far range buttons and murder you. Right now, you don't have very much bar. 4 bars. Do we see a cash out? Or do we just send it? Yeah.
No, we're
Look for
taking the
something
OG
low.
here.
Don't think it would have killed. Yes, however.
Yeah.
Oh, is what I would say.
Combo.
Oh, you have so much time for the combo there. Got the 2B instead of 6B there. This would be tragic, but he's backing off, trying to get his composure back.
Good patience here
Find
from
to hit.
Jericho.
Max mode now available for Jericho. He's at the time. Doesn't send the super there.
Whoa, overcommitted to that run. Didn't think he was going to jump.
This guy's clutch factor is so good. Samson.
The spacing trap, though, off the Senkiak. Oh, the fireball caught the backdash there.
Next hit kills. Chip death is a thing in this game. Any throw kills here. What are you going to do? Nice
roll.
roll, but not unsafe. The EX.
Okay.
Sends the far C. Pretty safe options. Going to beat out Hop there. Beats the run, as we saw there. With punishable, but it's hard to get out of range. You start blocking it so early in the animation.
And Samson, a regular of the Boston Locals, coming up here to Ottawa. Up game 1 on Jericho. And 1 game away from winners finals at this tourney.
By Pernicious.
Oh, the immediate punish.
Backs off. Just trying to find these random, like the little hits, the errant hits with the CD. Nice block. So hard to block, but Jericho's locked in and wants to prove to you. You're talking all the stuff about the Iori. He's like, I got to prove it to you. This character can cook for me. But Samson playing so, like, really, really good at changing the pace really quickly. And nice spacing there on the Rekka. Didn't matter, though. Samson found the hit.
Oh, the 2C gets him into the corner. The throw. Another throw. Maybe thinking about command grab here. Jumped over the 2-3-6 punch. Made him spend a bar.
Nice conversion. Didn't have the bar to finish things off here. Next hit will kill. It's what I would say, but the most, oh my god, the far C, the active hitbox. Couldn't find the hit there. Did the taco a little early.
Okay, gotta chill here. Can't eat a DP. Just
That's the Taco Bell breakfast. Oh, but rolls out the first advanced strike that we see in the game.
And I and many
rolled.
other people kind of forgot that's a thing in this game.
It's very, very strong. Of course, roll up. The only way you could really deal with it is by rolling it. I don't know if there's a reaction he made has gone for it, but rolling is the answer. We'll beat out techs and reversals. Very, very smart defense from Samson there. Or does not choose to hesitate at all.
The trade, Billy got those Samurai Showdown hitboxes.
There's blood in veins. That's why it's red. It's part of his body. It's an extension.
Uh-oh. Oki situation here on top of all that.
Just like that, the Billy's going down so far. I'm so surprised we kept the Billy, despite the knowledge that all the punishers are there. He's just insistent. It's that Union Jack.
Samson on a rare.
Nice anti-air.
Nice.
Ready for it.
Samson missed the punish on that far C. That's like what, minus like 17 or 18
I think it's
on
like,
block?
yeah, almost 20.
Yeah, it used to be minus 18 on hit. Counter, super cancelable. There we go. Oki situation, just gonna run up.
Oki's actually pretty strong. There's lots of ways to mix you, but just opts to go back to neutral. Want to be careful representing the far C too much, though. Stone then Meitenkyun ready, locked in for the punish.
Oh, nice, going through the fireball there.
Ready for the reaction.
Oh, did you catch the backdash there?
I'm not sure. Yeah, he caught him
No,
either
was-
jumping back. I don't think it was a counter.
No, there was no counter hit.
Yeah,
All right. Samson taking care of business here.
Well, listen, the whip punish there, that was really smart. I think he micro-blocked back at the beginning so the Pila would whiff. He also opened with that last time. It's a nice memory there.
The pressure's on, but Meitenkyun finds a way out. Yeah. Uses the powered up charge move to get up for the Oki.
Oh, almost got the conversion. Maybe just a touch too far. But the back throw incident. Just like that, Jericho's looking a little less. Listen, any combo here will tie things up. He'll be safe on block off the EX, off the TK. But it's getting precarious. Nice interruption and bait.
Great block.
Listen, I was going to say dash in this game is cancelable to a lot of things except for block, unless you dash for a certain amount of distance. Nice awareness that he'd have that option.
2.5 bars. He was able to find a way to sit on that bar because he needs it against this Benny. Throw him.
Max mode available for both of these guys, but Benny, that 2B, so strong.
Samson.
Little reset Arito.
Oh, nice.
Listen, when you go against expectation like that, I think he'll need one more hit.
Only one.
The drill kick is going to be over. Nice blocks, but still safe. Back throw again. This guy's clutch is insane. What are we going to see? Tried to get the 2B, I think.
Jericho's great with this run pressure here. Guard cancel to get out. Still got 3 bars if he hits something.
Nice jump! So safe unless you anticipate. Into climax.
One of the highest damaging
It's going to be
climax.
close, but I think you're done for
No,
sure.
he did! That's one of the highest damaging climaxes in the game. Why you play Kim Anchor.
Pernicious' clutch moments just like that never listen. They bless our socials and never cease to make me lose my voice by the end of the night. This guy's not going to go down without a fight. Both opening games 1-1. God bless KOF.
All right. There's one thing Jericho's good at with every character, it's that run pressure, and that's what ended up closing out the last game.
Yeah, nice challenge there off the wreck. He's found a good space against Shune. I think he's found a weakness in his 2A.
Yep.
Or, yes, 2A, being a little too far for a lot of punishes on these Rekkas.
All right, in the corner, OTG.
Just for the safe jump. Back dash there was a little OS, I think.
Oh, the delayed Rekka. He was able to time it just right.
Patience.
EX Fireball a little too far out. And here comes Tam.
Drop the sequence a little bit, but gets right back into pressure. Don't sweat it.
The taco!
This time. We got to find a taco joint next year to do a collab with. That'd be great.
Maybe when Iori gets added to City of the Wolves.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
Whoa,
nice
a bit ambitious.
Punish. I was going to say, but he went for, he tried to do the run-up C punish. Still finds hit at the end there, but not very much.
Jericho loves that run-up. He didn't know that it was punishable, so he just run-up, took the pressure instead.
Towards the corner, backs off, trying to bait out little reversals, little hops out.
Oh.
Nice confirmation. Good setup. Pressure has not done a lot of the TK leg stuff, but the delay there on the cancel.
Stop that overhead. He's dead. Oh, he dropped the
Doesn't
super
spend
cancel.
it. Yeah, I'm so surprised. Either it might have just been a mistake, like you said, but maybe he's feeling the Iori. Maybe he wants the OCV.
There's another taco.
Okay, maybe he's. That gives me a hint. It was probably a drop.
Oh, wait a moment.
And
the overhead
is going to be enough. Yeah, I was going to say chip is a concern, but we're not even going to get there.
Oh, the spaghetti, it dropped all over the floor. Cost Jericho. He's got to rely on this quote-unquote bottom tier.
Sometimes you hit that clutch like at the end of last game, and like the adrenaline starts to wear in a weird way. Jitters. Hopefully Billy can recompose.
Wow, the far C into the super. What's the move here? What's the Oki? None of it.
Nice anti-air. So much damage on my Tenkun. I was almost like 4 bars of health there. Damn.
I think I wanted a short hop when he tried to jump in there.
All this goes for the overhead from that range. Shatter strike. This might be it if he optimizes well here. Yeah, the full bar for sure.
100%. Got a little too cozy with those far A's. Was pressing it too much.
Shatter strike too. If you're in a range, especially a character with like slower far buttons, it can be difficult to punish at certain ranges.
Kim doesn't need a bar to kill this Meitenkun. Maybe ENX.
So he just nice. That was crazy. The dash up. That might have been a misinput, but listen, I also like it a lot. I hope it was real. Okay, Kim coming in. Almost 4 bars, but only, listen, we're not too much for the Benny. He can build his own meter for sure. And like I said, doesn't really rely on max mode as some other anchors do. But still going to be a deficit. Any cash outs are going to go Jericho's favor. So far, though, Tamsun getting a couple errant hits.
Good throw.
As we go right into the corner, baiting out, playing slow, trying to see if Tamsun's going to get nervous, go for the DP.
Oh, you can't roll that. Maybe try to Gar cancel roll.
Here, late. I think he tried the delay throw.
Tam taking this a lot more carefully because 4 bars on Kim, easily enough to kill. Has to spend the bar to not get hit.
I was going to say, takes the plus frames off the max mode, didn't get the conversion.
Overhead.
Oh my god!
If he wasn't already in quick mode, he was toast.
No, I've seen this guy just do that raw into super. I honestly think he tried to do it. Ooh, from out of range, but can't stop the, goes for the win.
Another quick mode conversion. This might do it.
Into level 3.
100%. It's going to be Jericho moving on to winners finals with Kim.
It was looking so dire, but Canada is defended for now, but Tamsun's still alive on the loser side of the bracket.
And Jericho, a local boy, holds it down.
Local-ish, local-er. But it's all relative, it's all relative. You got to cheer for somebody, but that was a really, listen, as someone who's never seen Tamsun play, that was very, very impressive.
Yeah.
Seen a couple opportunities now. Like at the beginning, this first game, we saw the, oh my gosh, Shune.
Yep.
Going so hard, getting so many mix-ups. I'm trying to almost say Shingo. I had a brain fart. You go ahead, my man.
Yeah,
I need to take a sip.
We glazed up the Iori, but it was actually the Kim in the end. And I saw Jericho practicing the Kim earlier. Had all the combos, EX Rekka stuff, overhead confirmations. You know, they drop those every now and then. But Kim's got so many different ways to just chunk your life bar.
He has so many good, like, safe specials from range that he can confirm off of if he's looking for it, if he's smart with it. He's playing from range, from close. A lot of, like, very sudden ways to challenge the neutral and confirm. Cash out for all this damage, as you're seeing here.
But, yep, as you said, Tamsun going down into losers bracket where he's going to play Manila, Manitoba.
A true local boy, even though his name would confuse you a little bit.
Yeah.
But Jules, Ottawa, no matter how much you want to admit it.
Manila, Manitoba, frequent top 8er of UMAD for this very game. No stranger to the spotlight.
Oh, yeah. A guy, listen, every time we host a monthly, we have a monthly. So if you don't sign up for a bracket, you can just show up, play casual, spectate. We'll just sit there. I'm there for like 8-10 hours, just grinding KOF, playing all day. This is a guy who is like the hours this man has in the game.
And to be honest, I haven't been playing. Street Fighter 6 has taken over my life, especially now that Terry and Maya are in the game.
Well, yeah, you get a little bit of your hometown.
Yep.
But I believe we're moving on probably to Cyborg Tenma. I'd imagine we're going to
Cyborg
the other side.
Tenma, indeed.
Speaking of local boys, listen, this is my local boy now. Cyborg moved to Ottawa 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Got to claim him, but of course, Edwin Tenma, someone I've known for a very long time, coming out from London.
That is it. And I thought I'd had a long drive. Damn.
Listen, he makes it happen, right? He's always like,
All
I
right.
got to drive my boys, the London boys. They don't get a driver's license. Someone's got to bring him over.
And the first character and the first appearance from a character from yestermonth is Vice on Anchor on Tenma's team.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice that for Tenma.
Athena, Blue Mary, Vice. Blue Mary, probably, if you ask me or some other people, a significantly overrated character.
Overrated or underrated?
Overrated.
Overrated,
A lot of
I
people
see.
a lot of people hype her up because, you know, she's got the best disadvantage options in the game. Oh, this is going to be...
Listen, I know Tenma. Listen, we've done Mahjong together. This guy can gamble.
Nah.
This guy can gamble. And I was going to say, Athena and Blue Mary characters, this guy's played a lot over the whole history of the game, but switching out. I know he used to play Kula, but the Vice, very, very neat character. Very excited to see that character in play on stage here. But so far, the Cyborg on the Kula.
Got the best buttons in the game.
Yeah, that 2B makes Benimaru blush. The range on that, the confirmation range. The fact that
the bait, and it's done.
Barbie is cancelable into so many options with just like
And
that.
this set opens up with almost a true perfect. Just blocked one. I think it was a fireball.
Something like that.
All right, what's this Blue Mary doing? Got to get in somehow.
You got almost 2 bars to work with. She's got the anywhere juggle now to work around with, too. It's something you can maybe work into your game plan. But we'll see if the game plan can get started. Cyborg just finding every hit. There's the Oki.
Oh, the move from Maximum Impact comes out.
That move, I'm so glad that move is usable now. Like, the changes that SNK did were so good. It can't whiff in the corner anymore. Speaking of the corner, going right back. The corner character in this character. 10 SF6, perhaps. Now, nice try to bait it out. That was really smart. Usually it makes your Oki so safe. I do not believe it works on projectiles like that. That's the evidence. What
I
are we
feel like
gonna
that
do
should have
here?
done more damage.
Wakes up with the 2B. No respect.
Are you really a Kula player if you aren't mashing that button?
I do think that's part of initiation.
And here's the Vice.
I think you need to set, at least I was going to say, 5 buttons in your stick have to be 2B,
right.
but please continue.
Tenma playing Vice, the perennial mix-up character of KOF. Took 2.5 years to get there.
A little delayed.
Command grab from downtown.
Yeah, his character command grabs so strong. Has great anywhere juggles. Far confirmations, really good save runs, but has to spend the meter to be able to do it. It's looking like Kula domination right now. Put him on ice.
Good jump C to get out of there.
One thing, though, about Vice is their jump-ins are a little bit weak. They're pretty easy to low profile, and look at that 2B, right?
Yeah.
But just like that, we catch the roll. Tenma has a very active defense, and I feel like Cyborg's really punishing it very effectively.
This Kula's eating Tenma alive. Can't even get the conversion.
And the right hit, a little too overcommittal. He's going for the heavy version. Might have to see the light, because it moves you forward, too. Moves your hurt box forward.
And EX, and we are done. This Kula is mauling Tenma. And to be quite honest, we might be looking at going back to character select. No,
just runs
immediate
into it.
press, committing to the bit.
Listen, not a man that I've known to ever hesitate like that, but the Kula can just play so safe. Cyborg doing a really good job of it, playing at the ranges that he wants, choosing a lot of ways where he can like kind of cover his bases if he tries to roll out, finds a punish just like that, man.
Athena's not a character who should be jumping very often. It's got a little bit of a slower jump arc than normal.
Yeah, I might want to see maybe like the teleport instead. I'm not sure, but we'll see if we get to make that adaptation, because so far, this Athena might be actually close to stun. Kula, not a super high stun character. Gets the rollout that time. This is what I mean. Tenma refuses to adapt, continues to do very committal defensive options. Saved him for a little bit.
One hit here, stun. And it's one hit is death.
That can be an instant overhead. I don't know if it was at that range, but still super fast. That JA.
All right, what's Blue Mary going to do here? A good pick against an oppressive pressure character like Kula.
Yeah, can hedge bets a lot on defense and get hit. A little too far to get the conversion.
All right.
Cyborg ready for it, though. Able
Tenma
to.
paying the price for jumping like Smash Brothers.
Sometimes you gotta use
what
your nair,
the?
you know?
Yep. A huge whiff, advanced
Huge
strike.
plus frames.
Keep the plus frames. Tenma really trying to bait Blue Mary's reversal options that she's known for.
Cyborg not even really going for breath. Breath is usually the option you see the most often in neutral. It builds meter, beats hops.
And it can be made plus. Coast to coast.
Cyborg's so ready. All these neutral options. Backing off, knows not to overcommit. Next touch is going to bring it down to anchor for Tenma.
Oh my goodness. This is looking like vanilla Kula.
Even that season 2, that's the Kula Cronin, Bichene.
Today.
Flashbacks,
Who's playing that team earlier? It was Klepper. Who's playing
Klepper?
Kula,
Oh,
Bichene,
yeah.
and Cronin.
He's in the path. We unfroze him from the ice he was stuck in, and he was like,
Yeah.
I'm here to run it.
All right. This Vice got a lot of ground to make up.
Dude, the anti-air reactions, like anti-airing a hop with a DP means you are locked in. You are committed to the option. You are like, nice!
Max mode conversion. Got to try something here.
Yeah, into level 1, into level 3 likely, has just that one touch of bar left. The climax, I don't know if it's going to kill with the scaling.
No. It's definitely not going to kill, but the Oki is what you do it for.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, yeah.
This is why I like to
well,
hedge my bets. Listen, I'm not a betting man like him. I'm not ready to put it all on black like that.
All right.
A lot of damage for the character, but listen, that's a lot of bar. You still have a lot left to work with. Listen, Lakula hasn't been letting him play. He's been able to build the bar just by dying a little bit. But of course, this is a good character to have on your anchor spot. So many ways to open. Look, the biggest thing is you need to be able to open them up. You get a lot of cool conversions.
Tons of aerial combat in this set.
Sure, but this Ralph fully loaded. Any touch here could bring you close to death. Gets the EX anti-air there.
All right. He's looking for a counter hit there.
Just does it for the plus frames. Want to maintain this corner pressure because he's done so well.
Goodbye.
Just sends it right into the climax. This might do it, to be honest. There's no scaling he maxed earlier. Yeah, for sure. Walk at the camera. Edwin laughing it off, saying, man, this guy's good. What am I supposed to do? But still a good showing. Tenma, no slouch. There's a reason he's in top 8. There's a really difficult bracket. Cyborg bringing in some...
with Mr. Cyborg, where he'll play the winner of the next set coming up here, which I believe is going to be Manila, Manitoba versus Samson.
Ah, yes. Another player I really haven't gotten the chance. I was in the KOF room for a little bit.
I personally haven't seen Manila play since the time I did KOF commentary in Montreal. UMAD 22.
Trust me, he's been playing. But just like that conversion was like the sign of life from Tenma that he needed to get things started, get himself on the board. Just barely a kill here, but unfortunately could not deal with the Ralph. Like I said, the Ralph had so much bar, was able to just spend the max mode, keep himself plus, keep the pressure going in the corner just like that. Walk off towards the camera. Cool guys don't look at explosions or whatever. Remember when that was a song? Like 10 years ago? Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Yep.
Was that Lonely Island?
Probably. That
Probably. That sounds like, yeah. Listen, enough about that. We're moving on to the bracket. I'm doing trivia now. Tamsun against Manila, Manitoba.
All right.
This should be a real Manila, Manitoba player I play against all the time. Super friendly guy, just wants to be playing the game, has a wide variety of characters that he can run through. Has been playing a lot of Sylvie, has been playing a lot of, I have to see what he's going to go for.
Everybody's been playing Sylvie.
The roster is his domain. He goes, what shall I have today? I'm at the buffet. And just like that, we're going to see. Oh, yeah, he has been playing Nakaruru. He says this character's funny. I'm seeing him all day. He's like, I've got like a half-screen DP. I see anything. I get you.
I think there's a lot to be said with Nakaruru after the patch because there's a lot of unseeable mix-ups now, great meter conversions. A lot of the downsides that Nakaruru had before the patch, like low damage, etc., pretty much all of them have been addressed, including, perhaps most shockingly, super canceling the DP.
Yeah, surprisingly, but still, like the DP, being able to cancel at or being able to punish in so many ranges, you got to be able to take advantage, cash out a little bit so you go beyond because it should be point a lot of the time.
Wow,
just like that though, just lands the raw jump in, tons of damage. Hit a bit screen, doesn't go for any very complicated Oki. Ready for the trip card is Tamsun. Manila, Manitoba. Ready for the blocks, sends the far C there.
Okay.
Finding a lot of merit off of these jump-ins here. I think the jump-in timing, too, is throwing Tamsun off a little bit. Like, they're very delayed buttons.
Yune's DPs are not great at anti-airing.
Not at all. You got to kind of be ready for an air-to-air, just be in the air. Yeah, be in the air yourself, or maybe a quick jab.
Yep, you can easily safe jump an 18-frame DP. Counter hit, no conversion.
Oh, doesn't finish things off here, but listen, any touch at this point, how do you want to send it? Spends the bar, though.
Yep.
Hopes you get one more thing going.
He was trying to instant air dash over the fireball, but nobody home.
But that Air Force control from Manila, Manitoba, just a little too strong.
All right. Inbound mid Tenkun.
And of course, rocking the Philippines flag.
Manila playing a lot more defensive, was looking for that charge special. Finally showed up. Overhead.
Try to convert off the load, is trying to check him. But dude, the jump-ins from Manila, Manitoba are just
surprised he's-
Samson, I might just be like a little hesitating, maybe a little sluggish, has to wake up a little bit here. Because so far, all the air, all the domination towards the neutral. That send was
goodbye.
insane. Listen, that was a little feeling myself. DP, you're going to try and challenge back. It goes really far horizontally. A little bit of a nut mood, but what can you do?
All right, here's the Nako. Oh, wow, what the heck? Okay, what a call out.
Very nicely done. Gonna be able to get Oki now here. Stays in front, able to stand to avoid the cross up there. Very smart.
The knockdown.
Really
Naru.
big cash out.
Amazing Oki off this super here.
Now we're gonna use the bird at all? No.
Really doesn't want to spend the bar if he doesn't have to, and we'll find the conversion off that.
Dave Strings slowing it down. Tamsun has been a really, really good control of the corner in these games. Just like that. Should be able to finish off meterless. Yeah, other than that EX earlier in the combo, he can build some of that back, though, the way he structured it. Going to the rock for Manila. Not something I see very often from Jules.
So what's the game plan here with this rock? Are you just gonna get up to 3 bars and then hit the install?
There's a chance.
Nope, never mind.
Listen, the JCD leads to a lot of conversions and counter hit from a lot of ranges. This character as well, too, has, I would say, probably one of the best command normals in the game in terms of, like, it confirms and it frame traps from so many ranges.
Yep.
Also,
Thought about the install, but nope, just wanted the main Tenkun dead.
The thing about people, because I know he plays rock in a lot of positions, people who are used to playing him on point might not be used to the new routes, that kind of thing.
Good lord, everybody's getting murdered by that JB. You got 5 years to confirm it.
There's so much.
Oh,
Huge
dropped
whip!
it.
And then a huge whip back, Spaghetti
Tried to
on stage.
Tried to do the empty rage run to bait the DP, but Tamsun didn't bite and should be dead here. Yes.
Pasta on the stage. Listen, I want to remind you there's no outside food in the venue, so you better have bought that from the room service, please and thank you.
Yep. that wasn't even spaghetti. It was just a bold call-out attempt, trying to do the empty rage run.
Crazy. But going on now to the next game, Tamsun manages to clutch it out, stays on top. While Manila, Manitoba has to fight back. See the little look on his face, like, it is what it is. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. The Iori was really cooking. The air pressure was dominating the neutral for so long. But then Mei Tenkun got so much done. And then
So many more buttons being pressed this time. And just like last time, Manila, Manitoba got cornered at the beginning of game 1. Is this just trying to feel out Tamsun's offense, or is it just being scared?
I think it's just turned into a little more of a slugfest, a little more like, I don't have to worry about how I'm going to get mixed if I just get him first. Get him before he has meter to go do some of these double mixes, to have a DP at all, even though it's easy to safe jump. Just
wow,
like that.
the reaction to convert.
Oh, that was so meaty, such a conversion. Next hit, tries to run up throw, knowing he was going to kill, and the chip out. Manila, Manitoba, like, you could punish that with a guard cancel, but at this point, you have to predict it, and you spend your only bar, you're in a terrible position. Going again with the Nakaruru.
Right. 2 characters with amazing amounts of mobility. How are we going to spend this meter here?
I think we spend it. I think we need to get rid of him as fast as possible. It's been a problem for everyone we've seen in the bracket so far. Great Ukuzemi, but listen, he tries to bait it.
Couldn't get the wake-up throw. That's safe.
Range.
That's also safe. Oh, the jump CD.
Just like that, though. The DP is it's very far, but if he's on top of you, it's not super fast either. Got to be able to react very early to beat. Character is fast as shooting, just like that. Another DP as I call it out. I summon that. Knockdown. What do we do? Man.
So unsafe is that DP that you can actually pop raw max when you see it and still have time for a jump.
If you're looking for a Twitter clip, of course. Once again, Manila, Manitoba on a pixel of health, and this Shune might be able to bring it all the way forward, the OCV. But listen, the Rock was putting in work earlier, the conversions. There's a lot more that this character can do, that this guy, Manila, Manitoba, can do. Conversion from mid-screen. Doesn't send the super.
No.
Got to save a little bit. Got 2 more characters after this. You can't spend it all in one place. Otherwise, it's ice soup next round. Nice. Anti-air with the 2B.
Just a little short on that jump.
A Little trip guard. KOF Fundy showing off. This guy's been playing KOF for a very, very long time. Now we've slowed it down a little bit, throwing Oki, trying to get some of that pressure. EX spaced well enough to where he can't challenge. Nola Manitoba. Nice hands here from Tamsun. The cash out here could be a ton of level 2, maybe? No.
I wonder if he wanted the command normal cancel into Fireball. Oh my
God,
goodness.
no conversion.
Bro.
Out of that height. Anything like the max
Overhead.
mode conversion. Tamsun, just like that, keep you sleeping. Not the OCV that we were worried about. But Tamsun stays on top, dominating that entire game. It started off so strong for Jules. But we made the call about, like, you need to wake up, you need to get in here. Starts to activate a little more and like more pressing in mid-screen like we were talking about. Jules was getting so much done just from them being able to like, kind of jump in from mid-screen, challenge so often. Never really needed to hesitate to throw huge jump buttons from Biori at Tamsun. But the adaptation, the mid-screen control, so impressive. You see here in the replays.
Manila backing up every time in these rounds is really trying to see if there's going to be an overextension from Tamsun, but Tam recognizes this every time.
There's that EX command throw. Such a scary option here for fighting Benny. Leads to a full combo, can allow you to cash out just like this. Reason why this character is good in every position, every version of the game. He's all reliable. But this Shune,
All right.
he could just chip away from so many people, man. Like once you get knocked down, it's like it's curtains. And even if the mix doesn't hear you, if he has any bar to work with, that EX air dash cancel, he can change the amount of overheads in a row. It's like a Exert mix-up. Like it's scary.
Yeah.
There's a reason he's called the anime character, the anime pro tag. But moving on.
To winners finals, I believe. It's going to be Prenicious versus Jericho. A very common winners finals in this neck of the woods.
I've seen this kind of thing before. I actually forget how it went. I feel like possibly Jericho won last time they fought. I'm actually not 100% sure. But listen, there's going to be a new chapter in the story no matter what here. Leading with the... Dude, no killed Faith. I don't know if he won a bet. He's trying to win a bet or he lost a bet. Something is happening to where he was like this character. Maybe he's the practice for Garo.
He knows
like,
something we don't.
It's stocked. It's like if they made him bad in this game,
No.
in City of the Wolves,
Look at that smile,
he's got
man.
the beard.
He knows something. Nah, Jericho knows something we don't. Here we go.
I think the point on Billy is a better decision as well. This character spends meter very well.
Okay, never mind,
Something is going on. Yeah. Either buttons are wrong, audio, what's going on? He's getting, okay. Let's figure out what's going on.
All right.
Looks like they're sorting it out.
Yeah.
Two guys are very familiar.
They're just explaining to the bracket runner what's going on here.
Probably hit each other on the shoulder like one second. I need something. Taking a look at the camera. Yeah, you're up there, buddy. Don't you worry.
What's that controller that Prenicious is rocking? Is that's not a Victrix, is it?
I'm not sure. I don't know if I recognize that guy. I have to
Okay.
see it in person. The camera adds a certain, like it adds weight, they say. Like it adds like 5 pounds. I don't know what that one is.
It's got some high tech on it, by the looks of it. Custom buttons.
LEDs. A lot of custom, dude, have you seen, you're a local guy, have you seen Bruce's Krackatoa stick?
Yeah, I have.
That thing is a marvel. The half button is insane.
Krackatoa in the building too, because we're running Xrd.
Of course, and hosting our main stream over there as well.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Just run up like that, the run
All
game
right.
from Prenicious.
Interesting choice of anti-air, but hey, as long as it works.
Whatever works. Yeah, there's a conversion. Huge weakness of some of these very committal buttons from Jericho. If you're swinging
Yep.
with these JCDs, you can catch Billy out, get a full conversion, like the extended hurt box we were talking about.
Getting a little too cozy with that 6B.
It's fun though. Listen, once in a while you get a hit with it, full combo. It feels good.
Well, no final out apparently. We're going straight into an Iori mirror.
It's all business.
Now this is KOF.
SNK Esports with us, right? Gotta keep it serious. The Iori mirror match though. Maybe the first mirror we've seen actually of this top 6. Going with these really, really far 2Bs that can't even convert, but he's just trying to get him to hesitate, just sit still so he can get these run-up, conditioned him.
The first mirror of the top 6, definitely not the first mirror of the bracket because we've had a few
Oh,
characters.
for sure, yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot of Yamazaki, a lot of Orochi Yashiro.
I've heard there's a ton of Rugal as well, which I'm always happy about.
Rugal, I haven't seen as much. I think that was just me, Cyborg, and someone else.
That's 3, man. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
That's enough. That ratio works out.
You can kill him here. Yep. Keep it simple. Don't go for the extra meter build.
Just like that, the mirror has been shattered. Jericho ties things up. 2 characters apiece. Almost full health there for the Iori. Of course, in this game, for those who do not know, the more time there is left on the timer, the more health you recover when you win. And just like that, sends out into level 3.
I don't think that was an actual combo. It was hard to see on our side of the stream.
No, I think it was a full combo.
Well, off of the quick mode conversion, I don't think he actually comboed off of the.
Oh, I
saw
see.
the
Just
quick
caught him
mode.
after. I see,
Yeah,
I see.
that's why there was no scaling on that.
It was a lot of damage.
And he takes the install into the fourth round, actually. Not the final round just yet.
Such an important buff for Rock that he got, and also like got the extra hit on the ender there. Didn't even need it. Was enough to kill.
But the big buff is how much more stuff OTGs, so you get so much more damage off of all of these raw hits.
Not to mention the meter build, right? Guaranteed.
Oh!
Huge whip punish. That was a crazy far B.
That's an OTG, yep.
Working out, and at least do safe jump as well. Hard knockdown.
This is a terrible situation for Jericho.
OTG, next touch, could kill. Throw won't do it. Command throw could.
Okay. Spacing makes that safe.
But Fernicious almost at a bar, right? Any touch can turn into a confirm into super. Just sends it.
Oh,
done.
speaking
Catches
of
him.
just sending it, we just pressed far C out here. It's close C, actually.
It's all kicks. It's hard to see.
Okay.
Nice conversion.
Oh.
Spends it all. The 1-bar conversion because that EX is so safe. Such
Yep.
a good option. Staying alive. Listen, the clutch on this Kim. The clutch on this man, Jericho.
All right. The call out on the dive kick, but no combo.
Well, it's so active. You take up a lot of space that a lot of characters want to take out for a very long time, and it's hard to trip guard because he can end up so far from you.
Acting like you won't get command grabbed.
Anything
That's
kills
probably
here.
it.
Absolutely. Standard stuff. You get a lot of time to, of course, going from super to special, you could, of course, hold the inputs down. And one of my favorite features, honestly, into control.
And then back to the OSS we go. What's the change here?
Yeah, I might just see Fernicious last time. He did this last time, too, right, where he just kind of slowed it down. Brought the Iori
And
forward.
we are going Iori mirrors on round 1.
And, of course, important to note in KOF, like, you can't, the winner is character locked, but not order locked. So we do see the Iori both move to point here.
Yep.
So interesting, they both changed. Billy, he's like, I want the meter. For something, I'm not quite sure. Yep. I'm sure we'll find out. He's been doing a lot of great reaction supers, counter supers, that kind of thing.
Yep. Not to mention Billy has one of the best wake-up supers in the game.
Oh, yeah, very fast.
And very safe, too.
Yes. A lot of range. It's kind of like a we have Shatter Strike at home kind of super.
Yeah.
But, of course, invincible from frame 1 as opposed to Shatter Strike.
Fernicious getting rocked for letting that wreck a rock. No pun intended.
I've been hitting a lot of those. You deserve a couple. Wow.
Whoa, the spacing trap.
Yeah, sometimes awkward. Got a standing fireball hit.
Jericho normally really good on those DP reactions, not this time. Fernicious got him conditioned to look for something else.
OTG, yup. Keep it consistent. Enable the mix, but that close C so fast. Will anti-air anything.
Wow, raw Rekka, really? Okay.
Just send it at that range. Could have been safe on block as well. What are we going to do? The sweep.
Yep.
Famous OER sweep so fast, but so unsafe. But it doesn't matter if it hits.
6-frame sweep. Only cancelable in one game ever, and SNK didn't even make that game.
They never would have made that mistake. They know too much.
Yeah.
Nice back off. Keeping himself with the command intervals here. What are we going to do for Oki here? I've not really found a lot of hits yet. He's going for the overheads. He's not really looking for big conversions. I would say that. That was sick. Into super?
Yep. Oh, draw!
Oh, like that. I was going to say, here's the Billy, the meter decision paying off. Unfortunately, paid the opposite. He's in debt now.
Oh, the X counter prevents safe jumps.
Yeah. He learned that from his boss. Well, ex-boss. Rip to my boy, who's definitely dead and not coming back. In City of the Wolves. Totally dead. There was no trampoline at the
Whoa,
end.
that's why you don't use far C like that. The counter.
Playing a little bit of that gambling game, the Blue Mary inspired. Stays in
As
front.
a wise man once said, you're only minus if you're a...
If you're someone. If a tree is minus in the forest, and doesn't get blocked, etc. Oh my god, that hit from behind.
Whoa.
Speaking of from behind, gets the cross up, can't get a conversion.
He's looking like Relento for a moment.
He needs knives, bro. He needs like a little kunai, what are they called? I don't know. Give him projectile, something. Our boy needs help. But that can come later. Fernicious now, not on set point, we're in winners finals, but looking to come up 2-0 on Jericho. But this game has a lot of meter. Nice whiff punish. That's, of course, a flash kick, just like, the guile you're holding down. It's so fast, such a long range. You see anything whiff.
At that range, it can be really strange because far C or close C and the first hit of far D have really close animations. So it can be hard to tell whether you're going to get the second hit or not, or whether you're going to have to block it.
Normal, keeping himself very safe. Like Jericho has so many good safe frame trap options off of the specials, but the raw jump in catches Jericho off of the whiff.
All right.
I love the KOF neutral going for like the movement whiff punishing is crazy. Like, you see someone go for like a too early of a hop, then you see the hop on top of that. You can whiff punish. You can just take your turn back just like that.
That was something Jericho was really strong at in the bracket earlier.
Yeah, but now Pernicious exhibiting the same skill.
Yep.
All right.
Got the right character to do it here with the Iori in that 4-frame DP.
Yeah, maintaining the mirror here. Both of them have something to prove with the redhead. OTG available now. Just sends it. Just go to normal jump.
Yep.
This character has such good mash out options.
Yep. Tons of 4-frame moves. There's lots of 4-frame moves in the game, and for most characters, in fact, almost every character, that's the fastest strike option they have. But there is one character who does have a frame 3 option, and you're never going to believe who it's on.
Could it be the best character in the game?
Yep.
Could it be? Well, like, debatably. But for a while, in contention.
Oh my goodness.
Just like that, though, the optimization station uses the EX Rekka to juggle into the DP. Perfect amount of damage to end things off. Spend a little bar, comes back to you. And at full health now, I managed to recover with the Billy coming out. Hopefully we don't see a devastating drop like we saw last time. Not to curse it, but I want to see this Billy shine. I want to see what Jericho is cooking.
Oh, he's got the light strings. Okay, far C. Jump deep CD.
I said, I want to see what he's cooking, but the British cuisine? Listen, we might, these peas are getting a little mushy, brother. I want to see some bangers. I want to see some mash.
Here we go. Got the super? No.
Overhead.
I don't know if he can convert off that. I know like nothing about Billy. I'd have to ask Karn.
Maybe it's medium enough. I'm not quite sure. Oh. Have to find some person. There we go. Gets the challenge. It's going to hit meaty there, but not quite plus. Pops the nut challenge. And now Billy finally paying off. The announcer's so rude. I love that line. Yeah. Finally takes a round.
Player 2 needs a miracle.
I'm a miracle worker, brother. I said my prayers. Yeah. All right. Nice conversion. Sends it. Level 2. Next touch could kill. Throw, he'll barely survive. Just like that. I mentioned throw, though.
Wake up throw. Got to change in this game where it beats meaties. They work like X-Star now. Oh, yeah.
Level 1. Doesn't offer this time. I think he's worried about the whiff. Nice. Wow. We're just talking about finally releasing the 1-6B that lands. Yeah. But now you're dead.
Conversion he's looking for the whole time. Oh,
close to dead anyway. Any touch. Doing some whiff canceling, trying to catch him low. He's going for the counter. That's illicit. He's trying to style. Feeling confident. Far C, but the range on that overhead, man.
Counter would work on that extended hurt box. But here's the Billy doing work.
The tier list is being put in a box and shuck around, man.
Yep.
Updated as we speak.
Here's the biggest challenge to it yet. Billy versus Benny. That 3-frame move I mentioned before, it's on Benny.
Yep. And the fact you can hold it during block stun, it will come out. It's so strong. Yep. DP, one more hit will do it. But people have been blocking drills all day. They all know. Not over yet.
Yep.
If you
screw it, we ball. Screw it, we fireball. All right, here we go. 3 bars strong in this Kim. He is a TOD with 4.
I have to see how they're going to play it here, though. Looks like Pernicious slowing it down. Neither of them have any characters behind.
Oh, caught the overextension. To the corner you go.
1 bar still on the plate here. Oh, yeah. Jericho has 4, almost.
Solid defense here from Free. Acting like you won't get command grabbed. That's going to hurt a lot.
It's going to be very close. You have the EX juggle after this.
I think he's going to do. Not yet. What's the move?
What's the on his wake up? Hard to deal with. You do it late enough, it can beat out their DP. You kind of just have to roll and pray. A lot of people are looking for the guard cancel, right? So they don't get chipped out. But
Pernicious moving on to grand finals on the winner's side, looking to claim even more of that SNK merch, even beyond what he's already wearing.
That's what he was saying earlier. I was like, listen, we got some merch to give out. Thanks again to our friends at SNK for the official support.
Yep.
But he was like, listen, I already own all the shirts, but I'm trying to get more. My wardrobe must be line to line to line.
I'm just saying, if he wants to share.
But now we see with the install into level 3, enabled him to do so much damage in these later rounds. Rock doing and putting in work. Did he even get to Rock in the last game? No, yeah, it was the Benny.
Yep. Didn't need it.
Didn't need it.
The Rekka combo, the side switch with the 6A.
Missed on the ender, unfortunately. Did not have enough charge.
Yep. The 6-6A, I should say.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we got next? We have...
Trying to think on here. Yeah, what was the mix here? I'm just like, oh, the replays here.
I really should just pull up my phone.
Was this the drop? It was the drop. How could you do that to him? Yifeng! How could you make them see that?
Sorry, it's Tamsun Cyborg? All right.
Tamsun Cyborg. Cyborg running his way through the losers bracket, international competition. Very glad to see more KOF threats up here in Ottawa. Or just, Eastern Canada in general, right?
Yeah, that I'm not sure if it's super cancelable, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not.
You would hope.
Yeah. Okay, I hear Orochi Yashiro being picked. That's likely on the side of Cyborg.
Here's the combo.
Tenkun.
This was the Billy round for sure. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can hear them in the background.
Yep.
I can't pay attention to two things at once. I got too short of an attention span.
Did I hear Orochi Chris?
It's likely. That character has come up a long way.
Yep.
A character that went from we have Cronin at home to like we're back. We're 98 again. We're back.
When everybody was dropping Isla after the nerfs, a lot of people looked to someone who played very similar, and lo and behold, they found Orochi Chris.
If you want a good JCD, you have come to the right place.
Okay, it was
Orochi
not,
Yashiro.
Okay, yeah. Well, I knew about Orochi Yashiro, but no, it was not Orochi Chris. We got Kula, Oyash, and Ralph. Oyash, a very popular character, even more so after he was nerfed. You don't see that every day.
Yeah. I think like the ways that he got nerfed, like weren't honestly like this is not. Listen, sponsored or not, I will always say this. SNK Balance Team, I think, is the best in the world. Like, SNK's Balance Team is so good at, like, if a character gets over-nerfed, it's rare. They'll bring them back in a way that is, like, unique and different, make sure they're strong in, like, a way that wasn't just dominating, like, the first time. Really good at buffing the low tiers, but we're getting right into it.
Yep, and with all that said, that command grab super, the damage wasn't the problem.
The Okizeme, the cross-up. That JC will cross you up from a different game, man. You could be in a different ballroom. We'll see that come into play, I'm sure, later on. But Cyborg playing this Kula so safe, so slow. It's kind of exactly how you want to get it done. But she has strong things like your JCD. You can get the pressure, but just like that, you chill, you wait for them to miss space.
Yep. Shine's lack of reliable reversal options. They can all be checked by lows.
You'd be a real jerk. There's another trip guard. He's punishing the... kind of like the jump buttons, he can get really good mix off of them, but they're not super far. Okay. Oh, it sends the snowman full conversion. That was sick. Oh, close to stun, but drops it.
Samson actually tried to mix up there by not teching the knockdown, but Cyborg was not fooled.
He was ready for it, man. He's labbed the scenario. He's 5 steps ahead of you. He's permutated the calculations.
The move here. Oh, just ran up, did it.
Yeah, I think it was the little command. Or whiffing that, you recover so fast.
For the hard knockdown.
What do we do here? Set up the fireball. Another character, Tenkun, who really strives when your opponent doesn't have the bar to kind of guard cancel and represent options, can beat the fireballs.
Same goes for Kula.
As they were talking about Sagat fireball earlier, this is the KOF Goken, right?
Yep.
The really high up fireballs to catch the full jumps.
I would say Tenkun feels a little bit more like KOF DJ to me.
Yeah, I mean, there's a combination there, which is beautiful. That meeting in the minds. The pillow's still going. You see the shadow? Yeah. They almost got up. Yeah. Coziness in the background. And the meaty DP off the anti-air. He gets such a good conversion there.
Sitting there long enough to get the extra level 2 DP. That is what happens when you charge it for a little bit longer, as is Tenkun's unique mechanic.
When you take some time to chill, Cyborg has shown his defense very patient.
Yep. Amplified further by Ralph's amazing normals, which outranged Tenkun's. Not a punish, but Samson was not expecting that to happen.
Plus frames off of the head.
Oh, here we go.
Heavy version of that special.
The classic Ralph bullying. Boom.
He's got these for sure. Doesn't even need the OTG. Get the 7 golden letters.
Yep. All right, Ralph versus Benny.
See if he can get the Oyashiro out. We were talking about how scary he was, but he's loaded gun in the back right now. Benny's got to fight through Ralph. Such good, but
deep cross up.
He was ready for that too. I think it was like in the front and then other side afterwards. Crazy. But the corner juggles is the name of the game. Even if it's Ralph, he built so much meter doing it.
DP this time.
A little too far to get a conversion there. Command normal's a little stubby.
Whoa, that has a lot of recovery.
Right after Season 1, for sure. Blocks the cross up. Great defense in Cyborg.
And then the empty jump low. What's the move here? Just wants the Yoki situation. Doesn't want to spend too much bar. Still got to save it for Oyash and the punish. That drop combo will cost a round.
I think it was, he delayed and got the 1 hit, tried to 1 hit confirm, but he canceled a little too late. He might have had to do the lighter version. He did the heavy version of the ender.
Roughly 450 health for Benimaru. Could die for the level 3 count. Die to the level 3 counter if Cyborg's feeling spicy.
And listen, fading an Oyash, you're only ever one level 1 away from your life being on the line. Just like that, though.
Amazing conversion.
Send it as soon as possible into climax. We'll finish this off here.
And it's a level 3 this way off of Oyashiro's long buttons.
He has so many strong tools. You can see that far light kick being max mode cancelable. He can max mode from so far, cash out so much damage, get you into a knockdown you don't want, or the worst kind of knockdown, one you cannot get up from. You are dead, brother. Thinking about a switch here, maybe.
Think about the OSS. Maybe needs a breather. But Tamsun has taken not only the Cannon team, but the Cannon order the whole time, and it's going to be Mei Tenkun moving to point.
I think we're talking about like when your opponent does not have the meter, when you can't challenge, this character builds meter well. This character gets a lot of damage off an anti-air, which is really rare when you don't have meter. Have to see how it's going to be taken. Maybe he likes this matchup a little more, but listen, you can't really throw the fireballs either against Kula. She's got the projectile reflect, another thing that makes this character really solid, really reactive.
Yep.
Have to see if it pays off or if Cyborg is ready for the counter.
Like the main reason of taking Mei Tenkun point is you want a reversal against this Kula.
Yeah, that's very valid.
Oh my goodness.
The empty jump just out of range. Of course, we have the 0 frame throws in this game and the 1 frame throws.
Oh, nice. Great positioning here from Cyborg. Back to the corner with you.
Tamsun has to be really careful about how they're jumping in neutral here. Cyborg is so ready to punish you for a misspaced jump. He's just ready to let you lose, you know?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Chilling out. You see he's hanging out in the perfect range, just outside of hop range. Ready to represent. Finally decides to go in. Tamsun ready for it. Not a lot of damage either. Dashing up challenging with these 2Bs.
All right, get that projectile out of here.
Yeah, she has
Oh, baited.
so cool too, because the projectile effect, she also has a projectile nullify that recovers faster. Let her DP as the anti-air there. Could have represented it again, but wasn't ready.
Good punish. Okay, interesting.
No man, lets you get the Oki here.
A little too far out, but baited it anyway. So that's, I was thinking of another character that Mei Tenkun is the KOF version of, and it finally hit me. It's the KOF version of Kainar Heinlein from Garou.
Hi, that's insane, actually.
Yeah, well, they're both charge characters. They got similar projectiles.
And of course, Kane just throwing the pass.
Yep.
Very sick.
Kaine's back at City of the Wolves, but not a charge character this time.
No, really. Interesting.
Yep, everything is now motion except for his DP.
Got you. But just like that, Kula manages to get into the corner again. Finally representing some of this JCD. Such a huge spot. You can activate it so early.
Great.
So hard to low profile. Slowing it down again, ready to get hits. Because like even the longer it takes, the less health your opponent will recover if you die, right?
Yep.
And just willing to slow things down. Find exactly what they need.
Great
Find the anti-air.
Just these you know how hard doing a back short hop into a DP on reaction is? That's not easy.
That means you've got a lot of room in your brain to think about what's going to happen next. Your focus, your KOF fundamentals are so strong.
Yep.
Kula's super's a little low damage, but if it's going to kill, you just send it.
All right, Tamsun on the ropes here.
Got to hold it down for Boston.
DP,
Nice.
Okay. Yep.
Ready to
Expecting
challenge.
maybe the race spin.
Taking huge risks, right? But you have to at this point. The chips are down. You got to go all in once in a while. Ready for the challenge. The battle of the 2Bs right now.
The EX Fireball.
Can't confirm up from that. Quite difficult.
Oh, no backdashing allowed.
We did see a lot of that from Cyborg, the dash up, backdash, so it's really smart way to challenge it.
No shimmy in here. Wait for the deep cross up, but drop the pressure and finds himself in the corner as a result. Faded DP.
I think he tried
Big
to walk
damage
up.
coming from Ralph.
I think he tried to walk up command throw, and it could end up losing the set for them.
OTG. Oh, okay.
The air-to-air, ready for it. Goes to the Rising JB, trying to do an air-to-air a little too early. Not ready for the punish of Cyborg. But maintaining the corner pressure. Wake up throw. Shatter strike from that far. Nice punish, but can't finish it off.
EXD.
And ready for the final scramble. This guy is so good at like buffering. Like KOF fundamentals is like committing to an option while paying attention to what's going to happen next, right? Like it's so strong. You like send it in a particular way, ready for like the 4 or 5 options your opponent could represent. Heading into the replays now.
Part of the advantage of that shimmying right there is you're the one who causes the scramble. You're the one who's mentally prepared for the scramble.
You are creating the situation to be reacted to. Exactly. Ralph damage worked.
Yeah, that max mode conversion was nasty. You didn't see the first 3 moves there, but it was a 3 light string ending with far beat into the max mode cancel. And of course, Oyesh, one of the characters blessed with a 4-frame heavy, can easily convert off that.
Oh yeah, blessed 2C as well. It's a character that is a very consistent. Yeah, the Swift Punish was so clean. That final like cleanup play, he's like, I've got this in the bag. All I have to do is like just stay on top, not let him out with whatever he does. And Cyborg stays alive to fight Jericho In losers final, I'm trying to actually. Do you know in the bracket who? What's it? Cyborg we saw sent the losers on the winner's side, right? Who do we lose to?
Cyborg lost to Phoenicius.
Got you.
Phoenicius.
So both of these guys have. This is a battle for the rematch here.
Yep.
A little menage a trois, top 3.
Jericho rocking a little bit older stick, modded up a bit. Cyborg with the Kwanba Dragon, one of the nicest sticks to ever stick to the FGC.
A little heavy, but
That's
managed to put
just
your
the
bag
way.
down somewhere. That's just the way it is. That's the burden of talent. That's the
Yep.
weight of the weight of good.
I mean,
hardware.
I'm one of those older school people who started playing KOF on the Neo Geo. So the heavier the stick, the more it stays still, the better. Not sure about those lights though.
Keep it interesting.
Yep, that's
A
fair.
little visual flair.
Losers final,
It's
so
like
here we are.
Light up sneakers, right?
Yep.
It's just for you.
Tamsun and Jericho have made best of 5 territory.
Gives you a very good set. Kula, though, has paid off dividends for Jericho all day. Billy, though,
Yeah.
being stayed. Oh, we might have to flip name. Or yeah, it's not
Yeah.
Tamsun anymore.
Yep, Tamsun lost the last one. It is actually
Jericho
Cyborg.
on player 1 and
Yep.
Cyborg on player 2. But I'm sure he'll update in a second.
Yep.
It always takes a second, just for you guys at home.
Yep. So, player 1, Cyborg got that, or that's Jericho on player 1, got the Billy.
I was going to say, remaining with the Billy, no matter how many, listen, it's paid off once or twice. Maybe
That
just practice
far
for him.
A is so active. Whoa, just sends it with the 6B.
It's at the perfect range, right?
Yep.
Especially when you're doing the dash, back, dash, dash, back, dash. Like, none of that is crouching, right?
Yep.
That's exactly what he wants, for you to be overactive.
Made him spend the bar at least.
But just like that, yeah, it can turn around so quickly. Kula can convert from so far, from such safe, fast options, but spends a lot of the bar to do it. Can build her own bar, but you got to think if this character goes down too fast, Ralph is going to be a little wanting. No reversals without EX.
Whoa, okay. Just throws out the
Yeah,
jump.
just throws
CD.
it a little shimmy, a little slows it down.
A
lot of
candidate
respect.
for the best jumps.
Oh my God, I think he tried to, that was a 6A. That was crazy. Very rare to see that option, but it does a full conversion anywhere, right? Full crumple.
Where are you going? Paco? Oh, the stagger pressure.
Send it. Can chip him out, but why even bother? Just spend half a bar. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Get some of that health back, end things faster. Yeah, full health now, Ziori.
No, had a huge meter advantage, so hey, why not?
A little closer now, though. Nice
Whoa.
jump back. That was such a good conversion.
Yep.
Far range, but needed to send it on the just the 2 jabs.
Jericho's run pressure style coming back to haunt him. Whoa. These two players love swinging. They got their own ways of doing it.
Gotta express yourself.
Cyborg with the shimmy, Jericho with the run pressure.
Okay.
And Cyborg giving Jericho a taste of his own medicine.
I was gonna
with
say-
some run pressure of his own.
Dropped the first confirm, got it on the second.
Oh.
Try to get the anti-air. 2C is fast, but just not fast enough. Maybe
classic-
the wrong range.
Classic bully style from Ralph, and the far C whiffed against the Rekka. Maybe while he was doing down as part of the down input.
Yeah, I think it was maybe the 2C as well. I'm not quite sure, but either way, low profile enough.
Yep.
Then they're going to be saved that
Oh.
range. Tried the punish. Oh
Whoa,
my God,
my
sends the
goodness.
DP. A little too much recovery on the sweep to get that done.
When the reactions work against you. All right. 4 sticks of butter on this Kim.
Gotta see what the option's going to go for here.
Whoa,
Whoa, that
yeah.
was crazy.
Okay.
I've never seen that canceled on anything on him. Maybe it messed up a one-hit confirm. I'm not quite sure. Nice
Okay.
anti-air.
Oh, okay. We option selecting a bit out here. Good throw tech.
Caught the roll and said, listen, I have so much health. What's the worst that could happen?
Yep.
And then you get hit. And now you're in the corner and knocked again. It's Ralph.
Yep.
It's exactly where he wants you. The mix is not insane, but the combo, anytime he's going to find a solid hit against you, you're going to explode. Guard cancel out. Dude, the Kim is exploding.
A whiff
just
punish.
like that. Into
And-
level 2. That's going to be curtains.
Great whiff punish on the 2C there by Cyborg. Something I was picking up there was every time, right after he did a jump CD on him in the corner, he kept him locked down with a jump C immediately after. You're trying to throw tech? No. You're trying to jump? No. You're trying to roll? I'm safe.
Kind of like forward, like double the layered decision making we're talking about. I'm going to jump. I'm ready for the air-to-air if it's there. I haven't overcommitted to any particular option.
Yeah. It's basically just DP, I dare you.
Cyborgs, he's a low commitment individual. No contracts. I'm going to just do stuff that is simple, safe, that I can adapt to later. We'll solve it in post.
CD, no conversion,
plus
but the
frames.
auto time for the meaty.
Yeah, that C version of the breath, always plus. Super plus on hit, too. Can get a full combo.
1-2B just goes straight into it.
It's quite safe on block, too, especially if you don't have the meter to guard cancel out.
Yep.
Or super to interrupt.
So it's got one of those reversal options that's very strong against Billy in particular because the counter won't go off against it. And just wake up DP, getting that Billy out of here.
Yeah, just send it. Don't deal with the mix. You're pretty safe in that scenario. Chip was even close. I don't think it would have happened, but worth considering.
All right. Interesting trade there.
Yeah, a little too far on the DP. Ran it in, Paul. Nice air there, though, with that.
Wow, that ambitious
JB dropped the combo, though. Didn't go for the ender.
I think he wanted to do something there. Just wanted to see what he'd do against the empty run there. You know, the 624B. Good DP.
Gets the anti-air that time. A little faster there on the A version.
Cool's got an interesting perk on her DPs in that it's the light version that's fully invincible and not the heavy one.
Yeah. Heavy version, of course, goes super far towards the corner and is head involved. We'll have to see how we're going to do things. We're going to slow things down. We're just churning. We're buffering in neutral. We're looking for the right thing, but just like that, we played a little too defensive. Now we're in the corner, and there's the counter conversion. That should be curtains. No, here's what I would say. I'm so sorry, Jericho.
Throw. Okay.
Just like that. We cleaned it up. Opted not to defend the bar. We saved it. How'd you know we spent the bar? Never mind.
Yeah.
I was hopeful. Maybe you'd find it on the ground somewhere. Pick up your change.
He still got 3.
Not in a terrible position, but Cyborg is so good at these safe spaces.
Ran right at him, and he's going to die for it.
Spends it all just to get him out of here. He's going to go into this final game, this final round, potentially, with no bar. He's got the time to build it, though. He needs at least 1 bar for the Oyashiro. He'll get automatically by dying. Well, let's see if we can get 2 for the max mode, eh?
0 on Ralph, 4 on Kim. The sweep into the Shenkek.
It's a recipe for disaster if you're a military man like Ralph.
Oh, found the conversion on the whiff punish. Getting a little too cozy with the 2C, getting a little too desperate for some hit that he can convert off a kill.
So fast, so far. Speaking of so fast, so far, ready for the safe conversion at that range. Dashes up, trying to get a single hit confirm here.
Went low on him.
Yeah, doing a lot of run up really close to his face, so that he hesitates a little too early, right?
Yep. All right, still 3 bars here for Kim. He's got the upper hand in this matchup specifically, but you still got Oyashiro to worry about.
Yeah, and the meter difference has evened out quite a bit as Jericho's been spending it, Cyborg's been building it. Cyborg, battery powered, you know?
Wow, just raw CD. No conversion either.
Yeah.
Okay, great use of the 3C.
Oh, just like that, level 2. That might be enough with the OTG. It's going to be mad close.
I think so. Yep. Ooh. Okay. Cyborg up 2-0 on Jericho. Really want the run back against Freenicious. And we go back to the OSS.
Jericho not looking super frustrated, but a little nod no there, like the little shake of the head.
Yep, probably Iori point. Yep, there it is.
Got to lock in, staying with Billy, undeterred. It's now character locked for the set. He's got to bring it back 3-0 here.
Jericho really wanted to make the point Billy work, but as you can see on his face, that's not how it panned out.
To be fair, he has been doing quite well with that when he goes into EX. Like when he has meter to EX and do conversions,
You got
to
build that meter first. If Billy can really struggle to do that.
Yeah, might have to see maybe the Iori slow down. You might have to play at. The thing is, Cyborg's playing slow. Yep. So you play at his pace where he's comfortable, but then not risk overextending.
Yep.
Or you descend it. That was
not what he wanted to do. I think he wanted to do a DP there.
I think it was either DP or walk forward fireball, and he was hitting back first, something like that.
Oh, 2C whiffs. Okay, try to do something there, maybe a backdash. All right, they buffed that 6B in the most recent patch.
Sending it plus frames. From far, run up throw is tagged. I think we're seeing what we're talking about. We slowed down quite a bit. But now Jericho switching up the timing, which is going to send his offense going towards the corner now.
Nice safe jump option, but Cyborg opted not to immediately tech the knockdown.
Mix up your timing a little bit.
Yep, see what he chooses to do after that.
One combo and we're already almost in the corner. Snowman is real right now. The Frosty is a threat, but just like that, we've melted. Going into the second round, bringing out the Ralph. This character's been a menace. Very, very safe, very straightforward, huge buttons. Yep. Lots of great conversions.
The tallest close C in the universe.
Quite possibly.
He overcommitted to that, okay. He tried to give him the fight K check, but Cyborg will not be fooled.
I know when I'm offline. I know when GGPO is not a concern.
It's like, do you know last hit's an overhead? Damn it, you know.
Damn it. Though we
What
get to, he
the
could have
heck?
just sent it as a
Okay.
frame trap as well.
Bold option on the round start with the EX stick spin for the vacuum, but backdashed out of it.
Well, yeah, he's like, I'm going to send this character middle. I might as well spend the meter while I've got it. But right now, the character might not have much other opportunity. A lot of that cash might be staying in your wallet against her will. How are you going to send it? Ralph Impact is plus. Lets him run up with the CD. Whiffs the anti-air, but is a little too long recovery to get his turn back. What are you going to do? A throw will kill at this point. Doesn't even need it. Conversion.
Even with the extended hurt box, he still gets it.
Damn. And Cyborg looking to 3-0 if he takes this next air pick. This Kim has been very clutch. Every tournament I've seen him in. He's never quite out, Jericho.
Yep. When it comes to the neutral, well, you know whose buttons here are better. It's definitely not Kim's.
He's very rarely, it's surprising to me, he might not have the charge for it, but there's so much heavy Ralph impact. There's a lot of startup to it. There's a lot to worry about, and we're on stage, right?
Or
There's
he
the
could just
anti-air.
wait for him to whiff the reversal.
I think he tried it as an anti-air, but we just didn't press anything. When your reactions bite you, as you mentioned earlier. Opts not to super, right? Wants to keep some bar for the next character. Huge air-to-air to reset us back to neutral, give him a chance.
Okay. EX flash kick, knockdown. What's the move? Oh, messed up
Oh
there,
my god,
big time.
woke up 2C. Just anticipated that he'd whiffed the option, I guess, or just, you know, sense it. Just like that, it was looking like it was going to go final character. Now there's a real risk of Jericho ending here. No bar here, but 2 combos might be enough. No reversal available here. If your name is Cyborg, swinging a lot more on defense.
All right, CD was looking for a chance to Ralph impact, maybe for the chip out, but he's going to take the trade.
Jericho, also we're below 20 seconds, not much health back. We might stay orange, to be honest. That's caution.
Yep. One command grab will do it.
It's the orange alert. We're not talking about the weather.
Yep. Orochi Yashiro, in some respects, one of the squishiest characters in the game because all of his specials are counter-hit punishable. It's one thing to remember.
Something you take advantage of. Not quite ready with the trip guard. Next hit can be put into max mode if your name is Jericho. Will not end the game. It could set up scenario, but the frame trap doesn't even need to spend the bar. Little fist bump.
And Cyborg is going back to the run back against Freenicious in grand finals.
I'm excited to see this set again. I remember being quite even. Yeah, it was 2-1. It was 2-1.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see how this is going to be. I expect a back and forth. At least I would hope for it. Maybe I'm a little spoiled.
Yeah. We'll see, but there's a reason Freenicious has been at the top of the food chain for so long throughout this game's lifespan.
Knocking him down. Yeah, looking through all this, all the Ralph optimizations, the conversions from Kim at ranges that are like just perfectly spaced, keeping himself safe. And like we said, the mix-up to the run pressure, maybe the best in the game for it. One of the best in the game, at least, Jericho. Not going down without his fight. Listen, that may have looked on paper. On paper, that was a 3-0. We know here, you, me, everyone at home, we know that was a set that could have gone either way.
Yep. 3-0, but it was actually close.
Yeah, it's always the weird. You talk to your bracket runner, like, you busy? And he's like, 2-0, but it was, you got to believe me, it was close. You got to believe me.
Yeah.
There were characters that were dying there. But the Ralph really, really came through. It was the Kula in the last game, like against Tenma. The Ralph really stole the show here.
Yeah.
Oh, Yash was no slouch, but we didn't even see it that often because the Ralph was just holding it down, solid neutral play. The thing about Kula, a lot of his team, especially Kula Ralph, you can really just kind of play fundamental KOF, keep it real simple. The KISS method, the moi, keep it simple, stupid.
All right, all smiles between these friends. And here we go, grand finals. As you can see, it's a rematch of one of the winners' semis. Cyborg clawed all the way back.
Beautiful. The thumbs up letting us know that they're good to go. No hesitation.
No change in teams either. Go with the tried and true.
As you can hear in the background, Guilty Ghost Drive on our brother stream there on twitch.tv/Krackatoa. Heading into it. Unsure what's going on in Battle City, Ottawa, but I recommend you check it out, that one too. But we're going into grand finals for King of Fighters 15 with Freenicious on the winner's side, Cyborg on the losers.
Is it Twitch.tv/Krackatoa or
on the mainstream? This is Downtown Rumble.
Okay, yeah, I knew this was Downtown Rumble, but
on the mainstream, you know, Bruce, local boy, larger following than us. We appreciate him willing to help out. He said, listen, just don't make me do anything. You got it.
Yeah, I saw Krackatoa earlier. Check out the other Sally.
Yeah, he did his first commentator shifts this weekend. Can you believe that? He did that for Plus R and on Guilty Ghost Drive. I'm sure he killed it.
He's been enjoying the magic he's been working on OBS with that extra
Oh, my
content.
God. It's so funny. He'll come into, we should focus on the Mac. He'll come into locals with, like, the most insane little prototypes.
Yeah.
All right, but heading into this, listen, it was looking bad for Cyborg here, but now we're in the position we need. Pushing towards the corner. Just like that, though. The fast buttons of Iori.
All right,
convert.
Roll. Cyborg not really mixing up what he was doing with Kula at all. And Phoenicius, who's seen it all, even going back to when Kula was top 1, was ready for it.
Yeah, I feel like he was playing like oddly aggressive, going in really hard. I feel like Cyborg is maybe feeling his position against the backboard here.
Oh, a whiff punish again.
OTG off the EX version, a little extra, get a little cash back for your EX.
Trying to bait the guard cancel there with the spacing trap, but no need.
Just like that, we even up. This game has been so fast so far. I'm a little surprised that these guys have decided to kind of go for a slobber knocker. Real slugfest of a first round.
Well, that's what you're signing up for when you play Ralph.
Oh, of course.
And Oyashiro, for that matter.
Trying to send it as hard as you can, but does the guard cancel to maintain corner pressure. It's been a huge part of Cyborg's game.
Bait of the counter. That's an EX bar gone for nothing.
Not the end of the world, but something if
that
guard
guard
I was about to say, I just noticed. You know who noticed earlier? Cyborg. Send it. Level 1. All that he needs. Don't be blocking for too long. You got a lot of defensive options. You got to use them. It happens, though. It happens. To the best of us, that's how it can happen to a guy like Phoenicius.
A lot of characters who were strong very on in the games, strong very on in vanilla, they had really high guard damage. And one of the 2 characters who had the most, this here Ralph.
Oh my goodness, sends it 2B at that range.
He doesn't have the guaranteed guard crush string that Terry does, but my goodness.
Level 1, he is spending the bar every time, trying to get as much damage off the spending it because he's the last character anyway. Could have spent EX and ended there.
Freeze getting cooked!
But that RC has gotten the cleanest whiff punishes. He's just so close. He knows not to overcommit in the corner. He knows to keep himself safe.
Cyborg playing textbook with the Ralph. Thinking the order through. Opts not to change it.
Yeah, just think about it. Think about, is this the matchup I want to play?
Maybe he wanted the rock on the anchor, but not this time.
Ralph, too, can work pretty well on point. He does well with meter, but like the Ralph kick becomes way harder to punish. He's surprise overheads and neutral, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But keeping it the way that it's been working, the Kula point is something I do not think you want to doubt.
Here we go. Game 2. What's the strat for both these characters in Game 2 now that they've used Game 1 to kind of feel each other out and how Cyborg has warmed up over these past few matches since the last time they fought?
All right, using some of that Iori. We haven't seen a lot of blowback from Iori, to be honest. From Phoenicius, at least, using that as the frame trap, trying to stop. It probably has a good priority against the challenge 2B for Kula. It's probably part of the idea behind it.
Okay,
as
great
it's so
pressure.
difficult to challenge.
Making him block. All right. Spend that bar for the Yoki, but Kula got out of there.
Yeah, we run away. We see a cross-up early on. It's pretty easy unless they have like a really safe cross-up. A cross-up's really early, hard to punish. All right, keeping it safe.
Speaking of hard to punish, that sweep.
Ooh, Punisher, yeah. Any character where you have like a fast enough DP, you can kind of OS the punish there.
I wish I had known that one, just how punishable that was in between the hits when I played Edge or Rich the other day.
It's difficult, too. I think she can make it gapless, but then the frame data changes. You got to be aware of a lot of stuff.
Yep.
That just comes with experience, and these guys are experienced,
Oh,
to say the
he
least.
did the mashing special on round start.
I wonder if he meant to do it. He might have just been pressing. A lot of people just press buttons between games, but the story game, of course, shares your inputs forever. He's got fun buttons to press on that, like we said on the, what's it, the Vitrix, the Quamba? Oh, the Dragon.
Yeah, on the Dragon.
It's fun to press buttons, man. Gonna even it up, gonna go almost back to full health. That ended so fast. There it is, just a little sliver.
A lot of people talk about Ralph's mashing special like Wolverine's Berserker Rage, where it's like, you only see the special come out if you're bad at the game. But you know what? That special's got a use.
You only see it come out if it's fun.
Yeah.
Standing in at level 3, go for the install.
All right, Phoenicius feeling the heat from the set. Opts to go into the install maybe a lot earlier than you might expect. Good check on the dunk.
Listen, there's 2 characters you'd be using against it, right? But you've got to land it. These delay cancels into the Ralph, the Ender. The 236A are working out really well, but that's going to be unsafe.
No,
that was
no
the wrong
punish.
punish. Get punished for your mistake. Level 2, no. Stays
Wow.
in front. That was a little ambiguous.
All right.
Combo wasn't even done. This character's insane. Ralph.
Cyborg on a mission with this Ralph.
But Benimaru 2 bars. It's about even. Any hit here could convert into level 1.
Sends it early. Had no doubt that Cyborg was not going to bother doing that match special again. But Cyborg found another way to do big time damage, cashing out all that money.
The last character, you might as well. Built a little extra meter instead. Maybe that was a missed
No,
TK.
he wanted a Tiger knee because it's the same input.
Yeah. I figured, but you know what? Maybe the Oki. Maybe he had a weird setup. You never know.
Good trade. Worked out in Freenish's favor because he pressed the light. Went for an ambitious cross up there. Freenish just didn't believe, and then he tried to DP. Bit of a panic there.
But Cyborg looking like he might make this a 3-0 climb back. Not a climb back, he's going to drag you down with him into the losers bracket.
And this has been all Ralph, and he's going point Benny to try and shut down the Kula here.
Once again, like in the battle of the 2Bs, right? Like both these characters, like you need a character that has a very far, safe option that you can use, or a fast, far option that you can use to beat out the 2Bs, as Kula is able to challenge at so many ranges and get a full conversion. You don't want to be afraid. You can't roll it. Hopping, it's a risk.
Yep.
Find other safety. Or beat her at her own game, right? Benny's 2B, no slouch.
The DP, light DP, that's the fully invincible one, unlike many other characters.
There is that.
It looks like Freenish's might have done a bit of overthinking there, giving up a lot of ground with that aerial right Jinkin.
Yeah, it's fun to use because it's new and shiny.
Yep.
Well, listen, your old toys are good too. Listen, plenty of still good games with the PS2, right? The 5, you can get it if you want.
Oh, the air right Jinkin's not new. That was the big thing with Benimaru's Infinite in KOF 13.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about for this game specifically.
Oh yeah,
Strength of it in 15 after the last patch.
Oh yeah. Boom, boom. Follow up. Keep it simple with the DP.
Alrighty.
Trading with the 2Bs, trying to check each other's Jordans.
Nice. Punish, but a little too far to be able to punish. Finish the punish, rather.
But I also think Cyborg's not committing to the single hit 2B into special
Oh,
defense.
messed up is confirmed. That could have been it.
Yeah.
I think he would have built the bar to finish things off, but just like that, the Kula continues domination.
That's it. Yeah, that's what I said before. Cyborg's not doing... So against the other opponents he was playing earlier, Cyborg would usually do like the one-hit 2B into the EX special to see what they do. But he's not doing that against Freenish. He's playing a lot more carefully. Like, look at that. He would have canceled that even on block into the EX against everyone else. Weird instance of DP not getting all the hits, looking like Ken's.
Yeah, maybe from a little too far. I'm not quite sure. Either way, luckily not unsafe.
Yep.
Sets us to neutral, get a tiny bit of little damage. Holding his ground with the 2B, the longest legs.
I think the DP only getting the one hit like that, not all the hits. Like, the only time I've ever seen a hit like that is Ken's DP in Smash, where it can drop the last hit at the worst possible times.
I've seen some hits drop out of the like K-Dash. It happens once in a while on a really weird hit, but just like that, spend the super. Kula continues, looking like an exact mirror of that first round. It comes close, finds that last final hit, spends what they need to.
And now Freenish is down to possibly the final character of this first set, and the Ralph's not even out yet. But Freenish is playing a bit more aggressive. He's making the bet that Cyborg is going to hold on to that meter for the Ralph. Okay, there goes an EX, but he's still got a super bar to spend.
Gonna hold on to it, maintain the EX for the future combos. You have 4 bars.
Advanced strike.
Advanced strike. He's gonna beat them out mash. He can beat delay mash, delay throw.
Where are you going?
Tries to roll, remembers, oh right, that's the answer, but not gonna show advanced strike twice.
This pressure is so clean, but finally a hole is exposed. But here's the thing. 3 bars on that Ralph. They are even in meter, not even in health in any respect.
The right hit ends it all here if your name is
And
Cyborg.
that's the right hit if you ask me. The tackle into the climax. Or
no, he wasn't in max mode.
Right,
yeah,
right.
he needed a level 2 there. It's just a little too early. You're all good.
Okay, well, still, yeah, that's all it takes.
A little delay, a little delay.
And
we were early.
have us a reset.
The 3-0 reset.
Thankfully, this is not Dragon Ball FighterZ, so we're not going to be here all night.
Listen, KOF long, maybe not that long, but listen, and especially on a 3-0 like that, listen, there's more to enjoy on a reset. There's more for us to enjoy, more for the folks at home to enjoy. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. Whether you're watching here, whether you're watching at home, thank you so much for tuning in.
I see Freenish is deep in thought here. What's the plan here?
I think you've got a mental reset.
Are we switching it up a bit? Maybe try and throw Cyborg off here?
You got to check your phone.
I hear a Yashiro.
Okay.
Renicious was playing Yashiro earlier in the bracket.
Yashiro is very simple, too. You can kind of keep it, like, just a character that's, like, a lot of mids, a lot of safe, far challenges.
Wrote a lot of yesterday. He was actually playing Yashiro, Rock, Benimaru. And it was not the Iori originally. I think he might have picked up the Iori after seeing Jericho cook on that character in some early matches.
A little jealous, perhaps. Though Iori's always going to be solid.
Of course. The all reliable. Let's see what team he went with. I do believe that he's got the Yashiro on the team now. But who did the Yashiro replace?
No, I think you heard the Yashiro again.
No, that wasn't an Yashiro voice line. That was regular Yashiro, I thought. But regardless, I'm
doing a lot of yapping. I might have distracted you.
that is a possibility.
Rocking the same team. I think maybe the consideration is, do I stick with the Iori? Do I move off?
Yep.
But the Iori stays on the team, at least for now. There's potentially 5 more games of KOF to be played.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, thought the confirm was going to work all the way, but it's a little too slow.
And this set is beginning a lot like the last one did. All dominance from Cyborg. Stand CD. Huge range. Trade. Freeze Dry, it's so hard to get something going, but Cyborg playing perfect on defense. Look at that.
Trying to challenge.
It's so hard for him to do anything. Can just send it with the spin, can do whatever he wants here. Okay.
Crazy to me how good Cyborg is at, like, he'll pick an option. He's like, I'm going to try and trip guard you. It whiffs. He's immediately ready for the next part. Like, he's like, okay, I'll frame trap here. You're not expecting that.
All these layers and all these spacing traps. Good JB to contest the usual approach Freenicious takes early on in the rounds of Benny.
Trying to find a conversion off that far D,
no.
but the jump is at just the right spacing. Tries to cross up over. So hard to pin down is Cyborg. Continuing his onslaught, but you need to even things up here. If your name is Freenicious, trying to hold it down.
Freenicious still playing really patient, not mixing things up out of desperation too much yet. This is game 1 of a brand new set. Another chance to feel things out. EXDP. Okay, went for the Rekka there.
Changing the spacing, maybe trying to bait out the DP.
Yep. He's in position to just chuck an EX Fireball, but
it won't kill, but it'll bring us very, very close. But
Yep.
he's opting to, there it is, right there!
Right over it!
No
Perfect
button.
prediction.
Oh, the first frame of Shatter Strike! That would have been devastating
Yep.
if he was a frame later.
That's not invincible till frame 4.
Let me
Baited the
lose.
DP! Cyborg looking mad good right now.
Just looking solid, even though this Kula is looking a little worse for wear. You're 2 throws away from dying or any real touch with any meter behind it.
Going low. The third one caught, but he didn't believe. Good check.
Fun Cyborg here.
All right. Oh, the read with the Shatter Strike!
He said, let me try that again.
Unscaled damage coming in, but it is Kula, so it ain't too much.
Oh, there's a snowman ready for it.
Baited the roll!
It's so cool. He uses that like he must have some system. He's like, I'm going to do it this time because he uses it so
Baited the DP! He's in his head!
Cyborg.
Reading your mind!
Robotic. Controlled. Powered by forces I don't quite understand. Not understood by modern science.
Possibilities postulated with the greatest of ease, so it seems.
But not being smug, being very humble. Very nice guy going into the second game of Grand Finals.
All right. What's the strategy change here for Freenicious? Sticking with these characters, even though he can play so many of them.
Just to remind anyone who's tuned in now, Cyborg is on 4 games in a row.
And
But
a
just
whiff.
like that, a huge whiff. I believe that was just supposed to be Ice Breath.
All right. Basic trap into the Fireball, but he overcommitted to the jump CD, thinking Cyborg was going to be a little more proactive than he ended up being.
Nice block
Double
and that
overhead.
very fast overhead. Little Traderino.
All right.
Keep it simple. Try to control the space because I think we're seeing a lot of Cyber will punish you for trying to escape the corner too quickly. So Freenicious kind of slows it down, trying to mess up his own timing.
Huge change of pace here from Freenicious. A lot more jump CDs, a lot more general aggression, trying to go the overwhelm route. But this isn't exactly working too well either, because look at this. He's dead.
When someone is ready to punish so many like bad hops, bad jumps, do you stop yourself from chopping and jumping, or do you go, no, I'm going to space them correctly and do it even more?
Yeah, the old battering ram route. Make it, just keep doing it till it works.
Absolutely. He's in front. Next hit will kill, sends out the EX that will crumple for a full combo if it hits. Pretty safe. Wow, but getting the sweeps now. keeping it super safe.
These long legs on Kula.
I think you would be able to, like, she's just a touch away. It's so tempting. Next hit.
Advanced strike.
Nice.
Nope, but it's plus.
Yeah. Got to be ready for it. And it refunds on block, too. So it's like a very safe offensive option.
Yep. The EX DP, because the heavy DP wouldn't have killed. 3 bars on the Ralph.
Yeah, about even here. But Frenicious a little worse for wear.
Oh, that jumpy. Oh, got frame trapped.
Ralph, oh, that
okay.
hit so meaty. That was active for roughly 1,000 frames.
Yeah, Freenich just thought the dive kick was going to work. Nope. That drive kick looking like Street Fighter 6 Jamie. Here comes a cash out opportunity, but it's going to hold on to those 2 bars there for a potential quick mode conversion.
Oh my gosh. The whiffs. Brings him into the corner. How did, like, it's just
Conversion.
crazy.
I thought he hit that JB too high for a combo, but I guess not.
I feel like Cyborg, like watching, I'm imagining fighting this guy. It's like you're like a donkey following a carrot on a stick, man. He just like slowly leads you towards the corner no matter what happens, whether he's hitting you or you're playing neutral. I look away, I look back. I don't even realize that I'm right against the boardwalk.
He got that conversion from that far out. That's a lot of health gone. Oh my goodness. And a simple meterless confirm. Wake up DP. That's not even invincible.
Sends into level 2. No install here, but wants a little bit of bars so he can max mode later, perhaps.
With the refund, I think he might have not been far off of max mode himself. It would have taken him like a couple of specials to build that meter back.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
RC looking like season 1. Oh, the bait!
Ready to check these run-ups. The 2C. This guy's reactions are insane. He's ready for the run-up. He's ready to anti-air. He's just sitting there. He's already like calculated all the potential futures. Ready for whatever happens. To remind you at home, in case you just joined and weren't here a minute ago, that was a fast one. Cyborg, 5 games in a row. Frenicious yet to draw blood, even though it was a Frenicious that sent him to losers in the first place.
Yep.
The adaptation.
Might be a Cyborg after all, because this space is looking automatic right now. Tried to sweep
the sweep actually pushed him out of snowman range. That was very cute. Frosty denied.
DP.
They're a little difficult to punish if you don't have a character with very far range. Kula has very far lights, but not a lot of very far.
Oh, went under like he was playing ST or something. Okay.
I don't think he built the bar on the first hit, so now he's got to find the last hit.
Yep.
Finish things off here on Frenicious. One touch will do it. Nice anti-air, ready for it.
Oh, he went for that.
Got to send some weird options
And he
just
went
like
for that.
He hasn't been on the screen in a while, but once in a while you get a Hail Mary.
Yep.
You just got to let him know what you're willing to do.
Yep, and now we're starting to see the supposed king, the first seed of the tournament. He's panicking.
Listen, top seed, back now against the wall.
Yep.
On the loser side, looking down the reverse 6-0. It's an intimidating position to be in. But just like that, Benny trying to even things up here.
Cyborg, I believe, was the 3rd seed of the tournament. I could be wrong.
Something like that. Listen, seeding this bracket, the killers we had out here were crazy. And speaking of killers, I think we're going to get there with just 1 bar. Doesn't spend it, though.
Oh, no, wants to hold on to that. Oh, the EX right, Shidkin. Okay.
Okay, Winnipeg going crazy. Winnipeg, listen, we got a lot of Manitoba here. A lot of Canadians here. Well, you listen, Cyborg now Canadian, despite what the flag might say.
Listen,
not
actually,
to
the
say you should
hometown
change it.
hero. Oh, no cross-ups here.
Listen, it's the orb, dude. It's the dome. It's like the S2 Cronin, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Just to confirm.
Crowd popping off. Some good KOF.
All right.
Finds the one-hit conversion.
You got to spend it. Yes.
Into the level 2.
Because the OTG afterward is going to get him back up to 1 bar strong.
Next hit should kill no matter what it is.
All
What
right.
are you going to send? He's looking. Look at the buffering.
Oh, goodness.
It's not disrespect. It's not a team.
Oh, the chip out.
I was going to say, miss the conversion. Doesn't matter. Chip works.
Oh, Frenicious is getting hella squirrely. Down 5 games.
Ella Squirrely and, I don't know. I don't have a pun for this. I got to lock in.
RC punish. Okay.
Oh, nice confirm.
That was an ambitious stand CD attempt here.
Montreal in the crowd install. We got the crowd install, Montreal install, and the burden of the father. The install. Whiffs with the safe jump, though.
Okay.
Unfortunate. Maybe he tried to go for a hyper hop there.
All right.
A little bit awkward. Nice blocks. I didn't block that.
Oh, you're just standing there trying to change up the approach here. Seeing if Cyborg throws something out there.
Next hit kills for either of these guys.
Yep.
But next hit wins if your name is Cyborg.
What's the move here? Okay, CD.
Oh,
DP.
ready for the anti-air.
A chip
Next
out
touch.
here.
Anything.
Fireball.
Screams from the venue.
Raw dive bomb. What's it going to be?
Trying to build meter by whiffing counter to get up to 2
Hey,
bars.
committed.
Shadow! 28 the damage! No!
Cyborg 6-0 in the grand finals. Freenicious can't help but applaud his opponent. Fantastic play on all fronts. The offense, the defense, the adaptation after losing to him in winner's side.
Dude, we're going into replays now, but if I can talk about the last round, Freenicious whiff canceling into the parry over and over, trying to get the 2 bars, was so smart. To have that kind of awareness when your back is against the wall like that is so impressive. But speaking of impressive, this Ralph continued to dominate.
Everything Freenicious did, Cyborg was 2 steps ahead.
Just static. You're good. You're good. Yep. Heading into, there was the round start we were giggling about.
Berserker Rage kind of thing.
I'm still convinced he was just playing the piano over there.
Yeah.
Playing hot cross buns.
Oh.
Big whiff, Rooney there, going back to the main stage.
Yeah, that's Ralph's actual short jump arc working out for him.
Yeah. Listen, you got to use it as a strength, right?
Yep.
But yeah, good showing there for Freenicious. Listen, he never made it, it doesn't tell the whole story. The score never really does.
Yep.
But, we have a new Canadian threat at these tournaments in Cyborg, man. Has really shown up. All the Street Fighter players are asking me who this guy was. I thought he was just a KOF player. What's going on? This guy is making a name for himself here at Perfect Storm. He's made it before, though. Winner of lots of tournaments around the world. Very strong player. Yeah, just look at this cool, the control, his amount of, the speed up. I think he got he realized somewhere along the top 6 sets that he was my timing in neutral, the forward dash, backdash, getting a little predictable. I need to mess up the timing. I got to hesitate. I got to throw it a special. I got to frame trap. And the variety is just the name of the game when it comes to KOF. Cyborg playing the game, playing the system, ready to punish every decision. But Freenicious trying his best, tried to clutch up at the end here. This scramble, the anti-air, and he was, that would have killed for sure.
All
We're heading
right, so
back.
that was the King of Fighters 15. That was a great tournament. Cyborg coming all the way back after losing 6-0 the champ, who was wearing the SNK swag. Now Cyborg going to get a bit of him himself. We're going to talk about more of that in just a moment because SNK gave us a lot.
Yeah, thank you so much to SNK. I'm about to actually do the medal ceremony in a sec. I just want to say thank you again, our official partners, for the $400 Canadian pot bonus and the merch we're about to hand out. I'm going to send it off to you.
All right. So, yep. Okay, so while Chuck Brixton takes care of that, I need to let you know how many people and how many companies came together to make this event possible. Starting off with SGF Devices. They specialize in handmade, leverless controllers crafted by fighting gamers for fighting gamers. Proudly supporting the FGC and community events like this one, FGC wants to give a special thanks to the volunteers who make these events possible. And visit sgfdevices.com and use code PERFECTSTORM10 for 10% off store-wide. Next up, we have Ottawa Tourism. Experience winter in Ottawa from thrilling snowy adventures to delightful culinary and cultural experiences. This city got it all. Whether you're a history buff, art lover, or science enthusiast, there's something for everyone in Ottawa. Visit ottawatourism.ca to get started. Next up for our sponsors, we have Underground Empire on the first Saturday of each month, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. over to the friends at Kirkland, British Columbia. A new monthly series for fighting games and Smash at the Noodle Empire Center. You see it right there. We have Street Fighter 6, Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Tekken 8. The first Saturday of each month, as I said, starting from 4 to 10 p.m. with a venue fee reduction when you bring your friends through a carpool. And then later in July, we have Gommel Forever. That's at the Sheraton Hotel, downtown Toronto. You know, the one on Queen Street. They'll be running a variety of fighting games alongside Smash Melee, Smash Ultimate, Rivals of Aether 2. You see it right there. We got a couple new additions this year in the form of Splatoon 3 and Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Sorry, I just had got a little bit of a situation going on behind me in the crowd there. So use code STORM for 10% off your registration for Gommel. And when winners of headlining games here at Perfect Storm, like Cyborg, will get free venue. And then Impression Turbo Print. Thank you to them for supporting us this year and for producing all of the Perfect Storm badges, including the one I'm wearing. Impression Turbo Print helps business owners create custom content that is expertly planned and helps make a variety of products look and feel professional, ready, and plugged in. They cover a wide variety of options, such as copy and printing, multimedia marketing, web and app design. Visit their website at printturbo.com. And then another sponsor we have here is Goonies. Very special thank you to them for partnering with us for Perfect Storm 2025. Located not far from here, downtown Ottawa, 294 Albert Street, Goonies specializes in making delicious arepas and other tasty food. All attendees at Perfect Storm this year, they can show off their badge at Goonies and get 10% off the menu, the entire menu at that. And they're open Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Check their website for their business hours. And once again, we got to remind you that although SNK made the game, they also footed the bill for this event. SNK sponsored Perfect Storm and many other tourneys like this with a $400 pop bonus. Thank you so much to them. And make sure that next weekend you check out the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves open beta test. If you were watching the EVO Awards last night, you know which characters you can play there in the open beta, which includes ranked, casual, and room matches in training mode. Go to town with Rock Howard, Terry Bogard, Mai Shiranui, Bichane, Kanar Heinlein, who was just revealed last night at those same EVO Awards, and 3 other characters, making up 8 total before the game launches on April 24th, 2025. And lastly, speaking of next weekend, you can find that open beta test at the setup at Plus Mids number 2. That's happening at 2050 Burnhamthorpe Road, West Mississauga. They got Guilty Gear Strive. They got Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. As you see right there, the Soul Bad Guy Close Slash, the Beatrix 66L. Sign up at start.gg Plus Mids. It's a one-day tournament at Mississauga. And then next, we got Madison Mashers of our friends out in Wisconsin. They'll be running their tournament on March 2nd. The games include Street Fighter 6, Guilty Gear Strive, Tekken 8, The King of Fighters 15, Guilty Gear Strive, Guilty Gear XX Accent Core, and how about some of that Marvel? So that's a special side tournament run by JVNI. That's happening at 2500 Rimrock Road, Fitchburg, Wisconsin, 53713, and that's on March 2nd. Sponsored by Isman Gaming. And of course, we got lots of people helping out from Toronto top tiers here. You see Captain Neckbeard, Neo Russell on the other streams. And they're running Canada East Championships on the 29th of March. That's a one-day fighting game tournament, which includes Street Fighter, Tekken, Grand Blue, and Under Night for the main events. And for the side brackets, we have Guilty Gear Strive, Blaze Blue Central Fiction, Project Justice Rival Schools, Melty Blood Type Lumina, Guilty Gear XR Rev 2, Super Turbo, Third Strike, and of course, the perennial Sailor Moon S tournament. So, as in closing, fantastic tournament. I got Chunk coming back in.
Listen, right in time. Listen, as soon as the hard work is over, thank you very much for doing all that. I didn't even realize somebody had the medals. I goofed it. Either way, we're great. We're back. Right after this is for our final game for the night here, at least. We're going to play another Ottawa Classic, Akatsuki Blitzkampf.
Oh, that's not just an Ottawa Classic.
We are going to be playing that coming up. After that, we will be hosting and also streaming here the rest of the tournament as we come into the finals.
Yep, you'll be seeing the top 4 for Akatsuki Blitzkampf here. Lots of talent. They've been playing the game for Fight Cave for as long as Fight Cave's existed, really. Almost a decade now.
Just about. But I think I'm going to be back over here. So thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to work with you.
Yep, likewise.
We'll catch you after the break, guys.
All right. Celtic.
Winning a game is great, but keeping your car running, that's where we come in. Oil changes, brakes, and diagnostics. We do it all. Look online or visit us. Quick, easy, and hassle-free. At Tony Graham Auto Edge, we're here to keep you moving.
Yes, in the West End and Valley area. GT Games started around 2 years